tampons can permanently get lost inside your body.
False.
There's an end.
He's just coughing up one day.
It's one thing for something to be like more private and personal. Another thing to feel like embarrassment and shame about it.
Maybe that does just come from like high school boys being immature and not understanding. Do you think it comes from more from the boys or from the girls?
Let's blame the boys. I pull that cup out, spilled all over the bathroom rug. It was literally like one of those moments where I was like,
I mean, I wouldn't be honest if I wouldn't say some blood ended up on my floor this last cycle. Welcome back to Always.
Keep that in, please.
okay, go.
1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Welcome back to Always Here. We're your hosts, Abby Howard.
And Abby Howard.
Sorry, I just wanted to jump right in.
We really need to start because I feel like we are going to talk a lot today.
This is going to be a good one. I've actually had messages from girls in my DMs asking for this episode.
Oh, cool.
Talking about our periods, our menstrual cycles, and all the fun things in between. Fun things.
In between your legs.
Shoot.
In between. There's
Just
a lot.
in between.
There's a lot we could cover, and I feel like that is why I was
a good
like,
day.
we're going to talk a
We
lot.
gotta go.
But we're also here to share the hope and the hard with heart and humor.
Yes, we are.
And periods.
Did you have a hope and a heart?
I did.
You did? Okay.
Every week.
Every week.
Every week.
Okay, I'll start.
Every week.
Did you have one?
I have a hope. I didn't have a heart, but I'll think of one.
Okay, now you just made me look like a complainer over here.
No, I don't.
This is our-
Your
this is
thumb
our
hurts
handle.
from all the
Yes,
top
that
stuff.
is
That's
a
your
hard.
hard.
That is a hard.
What's your hard?
I put 100 plus thumbtacks into a wood ceiling
Well, your hard was my hope.
with my head back.
Okay.
No, it wasn't really a hard. I was joyful to do it.
Well, you were exhausted too, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it was worth it.
You're sweet.
What we're talking about is Abby's baby shower.
Yes. So Abby and Val and a couple of our other friends, well, I'll shout them out. Angel and Caitlin, everyone, all our friends literally all listen to our podcast, which for some reason makes me just feel like I'm like, oh my gosh, like they're such good friends. I'm like, you don't have to do that. They're like, no, we love it. And I'm like, you're so nice. But I don't know why that just means so much. I'm like, this is a lot of footage for you to listen to every week.
Yeah, with the podcast.
When you already have to hear me yap every day.
I know. But you know what? I'm an Unplanned listener. I listen to Unplanned almost weekly. And sometimes you know why? Because you pick up on things that are going on in your life that maybe we're just not talking about on the reg.
I guess that's true.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm getting to know more pieces of you that I could just talk to you about.
I do always feel ashamed when people are like, I learned about this on your podcast.
Why?
Because I'm like,
You can't tell everybody everything, so
That's
just
true,
go where you
that's
tell
true. Addie has
everybody.
to listen
You know
to
what I mean?
it 5x times.
Multiple times.
Yeah, Addie's
I'm
sick of it. She's like,
I
give
feel
me
like
a-
it's like if you want to hear the depths of like, if you want to hear what's going on in Matt and Abby's relationship, just like hop on them.
Right,
and like
exactly.
what's going on.
Yeah, I learn a lot.
We've got therapy. We've got Giggly Squad. We've got. You know what I mean?
I know I'm in there at the
Giggly
desk.
Girl.
I'm like, what would you say in front of your sister-in-law? Then we can put that out into the internet.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, it was a great shower. It was a team effort. I feel like all of our friends brought in. Like Addie pitched in. She did help with the balloons. Our friend Amber picked up food.
Everyone.
Angel, Caitlin, Val. I mean, Val really did the heavy lifting. She did most of it. But it was
Ashley
really
made
fun.
the ranch, I
Yeah,
heard.
she brought the ranch. She's
That
our friend
signature
Ashley has a
ranch.
famous ranch, which I was surprised to find out there's no dill in that ranch.
No dill.
No, but it's unbelievable.
Oh.
Nothing fresh at all, actually.
Oh, weird.
It was one of those
But it's
recipes
good.
that's like I'm gonna enjoy eating this, but I don't want to know.
Yeah,
I
once
actually
I got
didn't.
the recipe and I
was
made
like,
it, I'm like,
shoot.
oof.
I know.
It's got some MSG.
MSG, a whole block of cream cheese,
Whole thing of mayo.
a lot of mayo, buttermilk. I'm like, that's why it's delicious.
Nothing fresh.
but
it's,
it is. I was like, that is
you
different
could drink that stuff.
than ranch. But
That
it's
is-
so good.
I'm like, I don't like ranch, but I like that.
exactly.
No, the shower was so beautiful. It was just honestly I couldn't stop just thinking how grateful I am. Like for all my friends, and my mom kept telling, because my mom and my grandma came too. She was telling my grandma afterwards. She's like, something you should know about Abby's friends is that they are all so good. They're so nice. They're the best people ever. And I'm like, I know. I'm like, what do I do? Like it just there's just like I don't know. There's just something about it is just so mind blowing that people can like love you so much and I have no words for how grateful I am for that day, and it was just so perfect and so special.
Good.
One thing I liked that Angel, when she reposted it, she was like, one thing you won't realize is how much, Abby, you have impacted that whole group of friends to be together and be friends. Like all of us are friends because you're the middle person that made us all friends.
So nice.
And so thank you for that. And
That's
giving us
so
those
nice.
friendships.
Yeah, totally.
So nice.
Yeah, I'm glad you felt loved.
Oh, so loved.
Good.
I like can't even like think about it without crying. So I'm like, no, just can't.
I know.
It's just you're like, what did I do to deserve to get this? So
Yeah.
it's so cool. It's like I don't deserve that. And so the fact that everyone has such busy lives. They all have multiple children, or like so many of them are pregnant. So many are going through their own like journeys and challenges, and they still like set aside so much time and also money to just put this together for me. It just made me feel so loved. So it was beautiful. It was so cute.
Yeah,
It was so
but the
perfect.
theme was fun. It was
Here Comes the Sun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for little boy. And yeah, the colors were beautiful. We had the paper chains, kind of 90s nostalgic. It was so
So
cute.
cute.
Val did all those chains. I just hung them. So, it was really, it looked really cool.
It was so cute.
Yeah, I loved it. My sister and I got in a debate about how she's like, you should only have one baby shower, and we're like, we have baby showers for every kid.
I know. I was thinking about this. I was like, man, it's kind of ridiculous that this is the third time.
But it's not gifts. It's just more like a party or like a meal to celebrate,
Yeah.
and like bring a diaper, I think it's just more so like pregnancy is so hard, and the journey to bring life to this world is so hard. And so you should celebrate the mom and build her up and celebrate this life and this baby. I think it's just, I don't know. I'm like, I think it should be for it doesn't have to be a big thing every time, but like, it's just fun to do it that
I
way.
especially love this type of one. Just like I think this is probably like a debate. Like some people do it with their husbands, some people don't.
Yeah.
But for me, I like love having a women's shower because it's really just a reminder. It's like we are all in this together. We're here for you through pregnancy, through birth, through postpartum. Like it's just such a reminder that like you're not alone, and you have so many other women that have the same shared experience and are walking alongside you, or in various stages of walking alongside you. And that is the most important thing, I think, when entering motherhood, is that you are not alone. And that is just like a great reminder with every baby too.
Yeah.
Because every it's a whole new thing every time. You're relearning so many things, and you have to, every kid's a whole different person, obviously, and you're like, okay, well, I never experienced with my first two, like what's this about? Or
Right.
so it's just a really good network to have like strengthened right before you're about to enter a
hard
crazy
season.
season. Yeah, a hard season.
Yeah, for sure.
But a happy season. And I feel like that's also like everyone's just reminding you so much of the joy too of like what's to come with
Yeah.
the new life. And,
Agreed. Yeah.
It was great.
It was a great day. I'm
Your
glad.
thumbs are still hurting though.
There's an ant on me. What in the heck?
What in the orchid?
Where did that come from?
They came yesterday.
What in the orchid? What is that? Literally, where did that come from?
It's a brand deal.
Orchid came to our house.
That sprayed for ants yesterday.
Do you want to know
With their
something?
helmets on.
No way.
The ants come back fighting.
Ants come marching one by one. Hurrah.
They had their helmets on.
That's,
That's
a little,
great.
Full uniform.
When we
Wow.
bought our house, Orkin reached out to me and was like, "Hey, we'd love to send you some products for your home, like, and congratulate you to your house." And I was like,
Greatest
"That's
PR
so
package
nice."
ever.
Yeah, I was expecting bug spray. Do you know what I got? The most beautifully curated package of anthropology goods. Like gorgeous
With bugs on them.
bugs. Yeah, like butterfly towels I use every day.
That's funny.
Magnets for my. I was like, this is the best PR package.
Pop
I've
off
literally.
Orkin.
Yeah, Orkin.
Thanks,
Your
Orkin.
marketing team is killing it. I hope I brought them some business. But I was like, that. Wow. Thank
Hey.
you. No bug spray in there. They probably wanted me to
They're
get
like,
their service.
we'll come and do that.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll spray for that.
But yeah, shout out Orkin.
That would be a conflict of interest probably. Because I don't think they have their own.
oh, like
products.
products.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I learned about Orkin, and I'm a great fan of their service. So
Yeah, we had a really big ant problem and fly problem.
Yes.
It makes me feel embarrassed in a way.
no, I wouldn't be embarrassed. I did notice the flies. There's like 50 of them flying around your trash can. I
No,
was like,
I'm not
whoa.
even, she's not even exaggerating.
No.
You open that trash can and I got bombarded with flies.
It's not
But
even just
it's-
isolated as a trash can.
Well, when you have dogs and kids, your doors are just always open. And that's how our house is too, but we haven't had as many issues with our backyard, but
I think our
You
our
just have a
area
nest
specifically
somewhere.
is like
Yeah.
got some serious flies.
I did notice.
I'm chatting too much. What
Yeah,
was
that's
your
great.
hope?
Well, I loved the weekend. It was amazing. It was your shower, my 30th birthday, which I'm sure we'll talk about in a little bit. But I think my hope, what I'm hopeful for, is New York this weekend. I'm so excited.
Did you see in your card?
My card?
The PS.
I did. My gift. I'm so excited.
We're all going.
So sweet. What, do we have a show?
I was gonna see what you were open to because I haven't bought them yet, but I was thinking I thought Aladdin would be fun.
Aladdin would be sick. I love A Whole New World.
It's going to be jam packed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Abby and I were working out the schedule of the timings of things, and we're like, we're
I'm
gonna
glad
take the
you guys
subway
did.
to
Abby
get
goes,
there
"Here's
on
my-
time.
We have to take the
I
subway.
said,
Perfect.
I said, this is how my brain is thinking, and I
And
just
she's like,
said it.
15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. This is 2 minutes. And I was like,
So when do we see our billboard?
on Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay, we're not even going to see it at night. We'll see it at the show.
We're
We'll
gonna
see
be
it.
by the show,
we have
baby.
dinner
Okay.
reservations. We have a show.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
all the
Okay,
things.
so we're going to New York because we are on a billboard in Times Square with Patreon, which literally
Thank you, Patron.
doesn't make any sense what our life is. It is a mystery.
It is a mystery.
But we're so honored and so grateful. So we're going to New York this weekend to see it.
Yeah.
Which
Whenever
I'm
things
so
like this
happy.
happen, you're kind of like, this is, I get a feeling, and I'm not trying to put us down at all because I think we're awesome.
Yeah.
But
Like,
I think we're great and amazing. But when you're like, wow, what did I do to like actually con my way to this point?
Literally, who did we fool? I'm like, this is
We are
crazy.
in my house.
I know, seriously. I know.
was like,
When you sent the email like we're gonna be on a billboard, I almost threw up. I was so
when I
excited.
got the email, I was like, I can't wait to send this to them.
I called every single person in my family, said you're never gonna believe. Because
Oh,
I don't believe. But
You
here we are.
recorded Caleb's reaction.
I recorded my whole entire family's reaction.
Aw.
Yeah, everyone's reaction. I know.
Are you gonna
so
post that?
yes,
It'd be
yes. I
so
think she reminded
exciting.
me. I should post that. So that's I'm really excited. So we'll recap that, I'm sure, next episode. But
My heart is small. Sleeping has been kind of hard recently.
really,
Yeah.
Third trimester.
I don't know what's going on.
how many weeks are you now as of this recording?
28.
Ooh, that's the turn.
It's turning. The tide is
The
turning.
tide is turning,
My-
baby.
And
it's
Welcome to the
getting
third
hot.
tribe, baby.
It's getting hot, but my heart also comes with a hope because we
Yeah.
just got our chili pad installed.
Did you set it up?
Yes, and I will say, I hope to goodness, Chili Pad, that you will sponsor this podcast as well because everyone in every corner of my life needs one of these things.
Wow, that's high praise.
It's actually so. It's not something that you would think would make such a difference.
I
It's
know.
so nice.
The way Dave and Val talk about it, it sounds like it's literally changed their lives.
Well, and here's
Wow.
the thing: we had friends in Hawaii that talked about it years ago. They're like, "This changed our life," and we're
Really?
like, "Yeah, that's what a luxury."
Yeah.
Now I'm like necessity.
Really?
No, it's like I turned my bed to 65 degrees last night, and my room is. I have my warm covers,
Mm-hmm.
cold bed. That really helped. It really. My sleep score was different. I
Interesting.
have data to show that this is like.
Really
helping.
good.
It was a great, comfortable experience. But yeah, Matt's side wasn't working for a little bit,
Oh.
and I could just feel his disappointment because it was getting late, and I was like, "Do you want me to look at it again?" Because
Right.
he was so frustrated. He was like, "You need to get. You're pregnant. You need to get some sleep." I was like, "I can look at it one more time," and I like looked at. It's been a long time. I stayed up really late.
Really?
To set it up, but
Yeah.
it works now. We can turn
Good.
our bed down to 54 degrees.
That's
Wow.
insane.
Yeah.
I am a really hot sleeper, but I never wake up hot. I just wake up in the morning after a full night's sleep just soaked. So I don't know what that says about me.
Well, what they we don't need to talk about this forever, but what they recommend you do is that you cool it, and then it gets coldest like a little more than halfway through when you're gonna like your sleep period,
Oh.
and then it warms up, not to like hot, but like to room temperature almost. By the time you wake up, and they say your body will naturally start to wake up without an alarm linked to that, and like kind of guide you through your sleep cycles.
Oh, that's
nice.
really
I'm
cool.
I'm thinking about postpartum. I'm like, this feels. I'm also thinking about menopause. I
Right.
was like, get all of our moms these.
Literally. Wow, that's interesting. I want to become one of those women that wakes up at like 5 a.m. just naturally for fun. But
No, I think that's a
do
curse.
it. No, I can't do that without. My alarm doesn't wake me up. So
That's a
maybe
curse.
a chili pad could wake me up.
My body wakes me up for fun at 6 a.m. every day. And it's not fun. It's a curse.
Yeah.
I want to sleep longer. I need more.
I could probably sleep to like 8 a.m. naturally. I'm waking up at like 6:30 now.
for
Well,
you.
yeah, I think my hard. No, I don't have one. Nope, don't have one. And not because I was thinking about this. I feel like it's been a really sweet season. My mom and dad left, which was really sad. But I think I talked about that last episode.
Like, it's
No.
still hard every week not having them.
I think
I'm
you
like,
did
that's
talk
just
about
sad.
they were about to leave.
Okay, yeah. So they
I
officially
honestly
moved
was
out
thinking, I
last
was
week.
like, I miss seeing your mom at the gym.
I know, it was really sweet. All of our friends were like, I miss your
My
mom.
mom
I
is
miss your
sad.
mom.
Yeah.
So that was, I mean, it's just, I feel like she is one of the burn girls.
She
is.
is.
She
She's
is,
a
which
burn
is so
girl.
fun. And I know CJ misses her, but yeah, that was sad. That's my heart, definitely.
Sad.
But there's one pro that I cling on to when they're not here to like make myself feel better. It's that I'm really forced to be more independent when she's not here. And that's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm an optimist. But that's the really only pro.
I think you're
Everything
still
else is a con.
independent. You can still
I
have your
know.
mom and be independent.
I know, exactly. But listen, I'm just trying to make myself feel better.
Okay, that's good. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, so that's fun. How was Hawaii?
So fun.
It was.
We did get sick, which
So sad.
I think I was sick before we left. Remember when I said that I tummy hurt? I believe
That was
I
when
had.
you were
on the
recording the
pod.
podcast.
Yeah, I think I had flu B, guys.
And you took Griffin to the doctor right
Good thing
after
none of us
the
got
episode.
it.
We had a good
That
old
is
flu.
actually true.
Yeah, it wasn't
Flu.
contagious.
Yeah, thanks for leaving, actually.
Yeah, it was good we left. Good we left. We took it.
Left
Good,
it
we
there.
were just outside, so that was. I hope we didn't contaminate anyone, but it was. That was a little bit of a rough patch, but if you're gonna be sick somewhere.
Yeah, be sick on
singing
an
the
island.
beach.
Yeah. Yeah.
And no, it was a great time. It was really, really special just being the four of us. And it was just, it was just the best time.
It sounded like you guys did a whole mix of different activities. Like you didn't just go to the beach. You went to
Yeah.
a bee farm. You hung out with friends.
Yes.
You know, I feel like you guys did a lot of different things.
We went to a homestead. We
Yeah.
saw there's a lot of gardening and like agriculture on Maui. So we got to like see that. We went on a catamaran tour, which was so wild and crazy. My kids still talk about it every single day. They call it the pirate ship.
That's cute.
They thought the guys that were like the crew members were pirates because they had a lot of tattoos.
Oh, nice.
And they like Augie every day was just like thinking about that. I'm like, is he gonna get tatted up one day? That would be really interesting.
Shout out to Jamie for helping set that
Oh,
up.
it was an amazing Sea Maui. If you go to Maui, go to Sea Maui, SEA. They were incredible. Like, it was just the most generous, best experience ever. Like, my kids actually got to snorkel at ages 2 and 3.
That's
That's
cool.
so cool.
Snorkeling. We saw reef sharks. We saw sea turtles.
Wow.
We saw a ton of fish and the reef, too. It was a younger reef, which was honestly encouraging to hear because I didn't actually know that. I thought reefs were only being destroyed.
Same. Yeah, I didn't know they were being built.
It was a
But I guess that
30-year-old
makes
reef.
sense.
They're growing.
That's good. We went to the best snorkeling I've ever done was in Hawaii. It was Hanama Bay. Did you guys ever go there? Hanama?
I think, yeah, that's
Hanama.
right.
Did you ever go there when you lived there? It's on
Yes.
Oahu.
Yes.
Did you think it was spectacular, or is it just
Oh,
my only
that's like
experience?
one of them. No. That's like one of the best. I feel like
Yeah,
they talk
I
about.
just remember when we went.
Sharks Cove is also really good.
Did we go there with you guys when we
Probably.
visited? Yeah, I feel like the Hawaii snorkeling is
So
unbelievable.
pretty. Yeah, no, we had a great time. It was really, really good to slow down like that. And just, which is so funny because I say slow down, but like obviously with kids, you're kind of just like,
I mean, you're having fun.
yeah, you're doing fast
activities.
things, but it felt like slow down because we're just rolling with the punches of
Yeah.
every day. We had no plans and we were
Right.
just figuring things out. So it was really special.
Yeah, that's the best. The best. Well, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you to Gooder for sponsoring this portion of today's episode.
We're teaming up with Gooder, makers of active eyewear for everyone. So we're going to activate our eyewear.
Wow. Everything's darker. I am such a huge fan of Gooder, and whenever I wear them, I always have someone who's like, you use Gooder too? Like, there is a cult following for these sunglasses for a reason, you guys. They are so well priced. I'm not gonna buy stupid expensive sunglasses.
course
I
not.
sit on those. I
Right.
leave them places. My kids break a ton of pairs.
Absolutely.
Not worth it.
No, it's
I'd
not.
rather have a lot of options everywhere on hand at all times.
Right.
Especially living in such a sunny state. And you guys, they're so comfortable. They don't slip. They're great. You can walk and run, work
Yep.
out in them.
My mom is obsessed with Gooders. She bought them, and her entire pickleball group then bought the Gooders, and their pickleball group chat name is called the Gooder Girls.
Gooder sunglasses are constructed with special grip coated frames to eliminate slippage and sweating. They are snug and lightweight that prevents bouncing when you crush your workout.
If you guys are ready to upgrade your eyewear to something functional, fashionable, fun, and affordable, head to gooder.com/Abby to claim $10 off your first order. That's gooder.com/Abby. Get your sunglasses today. Baby shower Hawaii. My
Your
30th
birthday!
I was trying to think what the other things were. I'm officially 30.
30, baby.
Yeah, it feels good. It honestly feels right.
30 feels great.
I feel like 29 I just didn't have any thoughts about it. 30, I feel like, okay, I'm supposed to be this age. There's a confidence that came with 30.
I believe that. I'm hoping that for myself.
Yeah, I'm 2 days in. I feel confident.
Good.
There's something about entering a new decade that just makes you nostalgic. And I'm not going to like list off my accomplishments or things that I went through, but I feel like the 20s were really formative for me and Caleb. But I think we just tried a lot of different things, and we had a lot of successes, a lot of failures, and we learned so much and grew so much together that ultimately also shaped me as a person. And I just feel like the way that we viewed our 20s was, hey, we're okay to struggle in our 20s. Like, we want these to be our years where we try everything and see what sticks. And yeah, I just am really glad that we did it that way. Yeah. There were a lot of hard things, but overall, I think now to this point, and I just feel so excited and confident about the 30s.
Yeah, I feel like your 20s, it's like chaotic. You're seeing what's sticking. You're like, just, I don't know, just trying to, obviously, I feel like there's like a lot of identity forming that comes your whole life, but like especially in your 20s.
Yeah.
That by the time you're 30, like, I hope that I feel this way, at least. Like, I know who I am. I know what my purpose is here, and like I have the confidence to, like, I don't know, just pursue that fearlessly, you know?
Totally. I feel like there's this shift. I mean, you think, I was like, man, 20 felt like yesterday, but at the same time, it felt like 10 years, it felt like a long time ago, you know what I mean? I was a sophomore in college, and through those first few years of my 20s, that was the first time I like went against my parents.
Yeah.
And I was the first time I put the stake in the ground and like really made my own decisions. And so it was like this becoming an adult and trying to flex these muscles that I didn't really have yet, you know, of trusting my gut and my intuition and making hard decisions about my life and the direction I wanted to go. So there's that's in the beginning of your 20s. And then in the middle of it, it's like, oh, I'm getting married and I'm forming my life with someone. I found Christ. Like all these big, crazy, like big milestone, monumental things that really shaped my identity. And then all these career, you know, ups and downs, and now at the end. So I feel like, yes, there's just so many identity things. Just to, you know, I'm just echoing what you're saying. But
No, I think that's great.
yeah, you guys asked me to think about a few thoughts on turning 30, maybe some things that I learned. I feel like one big thing that I feel like when I look back at my 20s, putting yourself out there opens up opportunity. And I think it's saying yes to everything, you know? I mean, being wise about it, but I think sometimes you look at people's lives and you're like, whoa, how are they getting these opportunities? Or how'd they end up there? You know, I want to get to that point in their career where they're at, or I want to look at their family and I want things like that. And it's just like a lot of really small yeses and a lot of really small steps to get to the big picture of things. And if you're always in fear or like afraid of change, or you don't want to take the risk on things, then you're just never going to get really to where you want to be. And so I feel like when I look back, I'm really grateful that I said yes to a lot of little things, because it opened up the doors to a lot of bigger things.
That's so good.
That's a little general maybe, but I don't know. Don't be afraid to say yes and take risks and try everything. You know, I even just think about someone in like a corporate career, like a very traditional route. Like, hey, if your boss asks you to do something extra or take the next step or lead a group, if you start saying yes to some of these extra things, like, then you're going to be in the running for bigger promotions and bigger things. You know, so I feel like in every area, it's, you know, even with your kids, if you're a stay-at-home mom, it's like, say yes to volunteering, say yes to these things, and then you'll be, I don't know, it's just, I feel like saying yes to things and getting out of your comfort zone leads to such excitement later on.
That's so good.
So they're not going to give the opportunities to people that aren't there.
Yeah,
trying,
we don't
you
know.
know?
We don't know who you are.
Yeah, you got to be involved. You got to do things. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's something that I definitely learned in my 20s, is to say yes. I think also I feel like I have plans, but the Lord's plans are greater. And even in the hard things, I feel like there's so much purpose that comes out of the hard. And I've talked about a lot, but like in the past of my business and Bolt, like I just had such a different vision for my life. But going through like the peeling of that back and the stripping away of those things, I've come to this place now where I feel so excited about what's next, and this podcast and being with you guys and being in Arizona, like just things I never expected. So I'm just really grateful to the Lord. It's like directed our path here, and it's just not where I pictured it. So even if, you know, your life isn't going where you thought, there's purpose in it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's been so cool to like even just be on the outside of like and watching every stage of. I think I've known you from your 20 to 30.
Yeah.
Like just seeing all the change that you've been through, all the growth, and like also just like seeing you where you're at, like for me to be able to like look up to you through everything has been like so key in my own experience in my 20s.
Wow, gosh.
Like you're such a role model to me.
My
And
gosh.
like also a friend and a peer, but just like also that like level of like, I just know that I can come to you and always receive wise, sound, honest, kind and encouraging feedback. And like you've taken like what you've learned and also just like it's been such a blessing to me.
Oh,
So
well, thank you.
it's been so
I appreciate
cool.
that. That's really sweet.
You make me excited for 30 just in a couple years.
Yes,
So.
yeah. That was my last piece of advice. I think a lot of people will say like, oh, your best years are in your 20s or your best years are in college. And I just want to say that's just such a lie. That is a lie. And your peak is not when you're 18. What a sad life that would be. That would be horrible. It's just every phase of life is so exciting and so fun. And so I just, don't believe the lie that like your 20s are your only time to go travel and do fun things and be cool and like be hot. You know what I mean? You have your whole life to do this.
We can be hot when we're 30.
I feel like it got
We can be hot
hotter.
when we're 60. What do you mean?
I'm shooting for 40 for that.
Yeah, I'm going to be a rock star. So that was my other advice. Like, just don't live in like this fear mode of this is the only time of my life.
That has been one of my like silent goals, like that I just like I think about with every birthday is I just want to be proud of every birthday I get.
Oh yeah.
Like I want to be grateful for it. I want to be like, don't ask how old I am. Like I understand people are doing that jokingly, but I do want to just be like proud because it's like I got this whole year like to do and live and meet and try and all these things. It's like I just want to view each year as a gift and not like something that's like I'm ashamed of.
Oh, what
Yeah,
an amazing outlook. I love
And
that.
you do a really good job of that.
Thank
so.
you. Well, we're channeling that. That's really good, Ab. Yeah, that's all I got. I think that was enough. People don't really care too much for me to talk about that probably.
That was great.
I'm sure they do.
Thanks.
Well, today we're talking about periods.
Well, here's
a
a
hard
segue.
period.
You're 30 and you're still having a
30s,
period.
20s were a period. Now we're moving on to 30s.
How many years have
New
you had a period?
Yeah.
That's a great segue. There it is. I think I got my period when I was in 7th grade.
Okay.
Yeah. What age is that? 12?
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was 7th or 8th grade, but I remember that was when all the girls were like, we were all panicked about getting it. One by one, the girls started dropping like flies. You know, it's like, I got it.
People wouldn't say. Like, it was like,
Really?
yeah, I had like one of my best friends. I was like, I thought we told each other everything. And when I got it, I told her, she's like, yeah, I got mine a year ago or something like that. And I was like, how dare you?
Really? That is shocking.
I know, but I feel like there was so much like embarrassment attached to periods.
Sure.
That I actually, when I was like reflecting on this and like preparing for this episode, I hope that, and I actually think it's probably changing. I'm not sure that the like preteens and teens nowadays feel that same way. I would hope not.
I would hope not. You know what? I think this is like a really amazing blessing of the internet. And we were kind of talking about this on our call with a girl on our team's in her 40s. And so she's like entering, I mean, she's probably not entering menopause, but
It's a conversation,
approaching
yeah.
that. And it's like,
She's 40?
I know, I thought she was 32 when I first met her.
Yeah.
You
I
look
know,
great,
goals,
girl.
literally goals. But I feel like with the internet, like just how my mom talks about menopause, no one spoke about it. Like they were just left to fend for
Yes.
themselves. But I feel like influencers on the internet and social media, like talking about these things openly and like very publicly, has shaped a lot of conversation around menopause, perimenopause, pregnancy, birth, and then obviously periods. So
Yes.
I'm like, that's a really great pro about people online being too honest about things that happen in their body.
Right. Like it's one thing for something to be like more private and personal. Another thing to feel like embarrassment and shame about it.
Right.
And I definitely think that like for me at least it was like I was very embarrassed about it. Like at times. Like even just the conversation about it. Now when I actually started my period I was 14. So I feel like I was like everyone around me had already started going through it, but like the initial like I just remember, you know, when they do the period talk at school, they take the boys away, come back.
Yeah.
Like it was just like so embarrassing. And when the boys would be like, "What did you guys talk about?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Shut up."
Nothing.
And they gave you like a maxi pad, and like I had to like shove it to the back of my locker because I couldn't let a single boy see it. And like if I remember if I had to change like any period product during school, like this was the season of Victoria's Secret leggings and UGG boots.
Heck yeah, baby.
Shove 'em
Tampon in the boot,
boots.
tampon up the hoodie sleeve. Don't let anyone
Like,
see him
hide
carrying
it
it.
with all you can, and like, or heaven forbid, you have to change your tampon. You're at a boy's house. Like, what do we do with that trash can?
Or anywhere.
Like the
Yes,
stress of all that. I'm like, I
totally.
just hope that that's not necessarily there. Like, it's one thing. Like, you can be private about it. Like,
Right.
that's very understandable and normal and great and normal. But the shame and embarrassment is
I
like,
honestly, maybe that does just come from like high school boys being immature and not understanding. Do you think it comes from more from the boys or from the girls?
great question. Let's blame the boys.
CJ comes in the bathroom. I've had my period twice now. And he keeps coming. He goes, "You bleeding, mama?"
See, I think you do a great job of that. And I was actually going to give props to you and our mother-in-law about that, because I feel like women's health and like the discussion specifically around like periods and stuff like that was very like, it was an open dialogue with their sons.
Yeah, it was.
And I think that that's why like they're not
fazed by it.
No one's fazed by it.
No.
And I don't think that's the case in every family. And so then some of these boys are like, what the world is going on? And even though like Matt was raised in an all boy household, like he doesn't have any sisters.
Right.
So I'm like, she did a great job of that. I also feel like that was kind of progressive.
Yeah, it was.
Because I feel like a lot of the boys I was growing up with were just like, what in the world? Like shocked. And I was also just like so embarrassed. But that's what I was saying. I was like, I think that there's been a lot of positive growth in this area. As far as like the dialogue, I do think we have a ways to go as far as research. And I was kind of like learning, and we can talk about that a little bit more.
Yeah, bring it up, because Emma, our producer, I wish I had time to listen to it, but I was listening to our audiobook.
You'll for sure listen to it at some
I'm
point
going
now.
to listen to it
tomorrow.
Yeah. Because, it looked amazing.
She's referring to, our producer sent us this very awesome podcast by the Diary of a CEO. He had it with 4 different like female doctors. I think there was an OB/GYN. There is an aunt on your mic, and it's just,
what is happening?
I see it.
Why is it me?
it's not you.
How is it getting all the way over there?
I didn't know
They
ants
were being
climbed
forced
so
to migrate
fast.
because of Orkin.
Orchid's
love
right
this
in the
rug.
kitchen.
It's
They
just
came in here.
Actually, this rug is hiding millions of ants.
Oh, no.
Oregon Trail.
Please, no.
No, please.
Orchid sponsored podcast. Spray the room.
Please.
So
No, they got helmets.
They had helmets. Well, good for
Does
them.
that make
They
you
should be
feel
bringing
like
that in.
you're unsafe if they have helmets on?
No, I honestly was just like,
Sometimes,
man, I
yeah.
appreciate just the commitment.
Yeah, the level of care here.
This is so serious, and I appreciate you handling it that way.
Yes.
Um,
They said infestation, say less. We're coming fully suited.
seriously, it was great. They were honestly the sweetest guys ever.
It's awesome.
One of them was having a baby. Matt had emptied our PR closet of all baby products. He was like, please take all of
That's
them.
really
That's
generous.
so
That's
sweet.
So sweet.
Oh.
He's like, I did it because I feel like it's something you would have done.
Oh,
Matt, you're
so
nice.
kind.
I got so sidetracked, but we can link this other podcast. It's going to be very informative. Ours is more, chit-chatty.
Yeah.
It's fun.
But you had some things that you felt like were really like.
Yeah, I'll sprinkle in some tidbits as
Yeah.
it feels relevant. And I haven't finished it either because it is nearly 4 hours. But it
Yeah.
is for female doctors and like their experience. And I was just amazed by the honest but respectful conversation about like basically just one of their things they were like between women and men's bodies, every cell of a woman's body is different than a man's body. And I feel like Stephen Bartlett, the host of the show, he pointed out, he's like, at one point that felt taboo to say, and she's like, yeah, but she's like, it's very important that we understand that like it's not just our reproductive organs that are different and like making us separate from men. Like it's every single cell, like our bones, our organs, and how things function. And anyway, it was just a very, very good conversation.
Well, yeah, I mean that affects everything. Think about even the foods that we eat versus the foods that men eat. Like the food is drastically going to affect our bodies so differently than men's. And so if we don't understand how much protein we should actually be having, or minerals or vitamins, or what medicine, how does Advil affect us versus a man? It's like,
Yeah.
wow, that affects everything.
Affects everything. It's a really great
interesting.
conversation. These women are just like a wealth of knowledge and experience, and they're definitely very well established in their careers. And it was just a really interesting conversation. I learned so much because I was like, wow, this is something that we're always like, we need to talk more about this, but I'm like, I don't even know what to talk about because I don't know what I don't know.
Right.
And so I was like, this was a great like start. Actually, I shouldn't say starting point because it was like high
deep
level.
dive, yeah.
Yeah, but it was, I mean, I can't recommend it enough. I haven't finished it, but it was
Yeah.
really good to know as a woman. But I'm also like, Matt, listen to this. Like,
It's so interesting. I feel like now after having babies and feeling my hormone shift and like feeling how my body is actually affected by that, I'm more interested in learning about it. Whereas when I was 16, I didn't really necessarily care. Like I knew there were a lot of hormone things going on, but I didn't know myself well enough to feel what those changes were. Where now as an adult, I'm like, oh, I actually feel that difference.
well, I do kind of feel like the conversation on hormones, especially with teenagers, is like, oh, it's making them moody and like yell at their moms.
It's so sexy.
And like cry a lot.
Dang.
Where it's like they describe in this podcast that like it's our body's messaging system, like how
Yeah.
we're sending signals to like fire certain ways and not like turn on things, turn off things. And so yeah, it does, because I do feel like hormones is kind of just like, oh, it's just this
She's so
dramatic
moody.
girl, like
Yeah.
where it's like it's so much more than that.
it's
And it's actually that's not even really what it is at all.
right,
So
right.
it was really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to listen to it.
So we polled the audience, you guys that follow us on the Always Here podcast Instagram, which if you don't follow us there or engage there, you should, because it really is fun to include
So
you
fun for
guys
us, yeah.
in our episodes as they're happening. We asked, what period product do you swear by? And you know,
I'm actually surprised so many people use pads. 36% of people
I am
use
surprised
pads.
by that.
I will put in here the something else. We also had a box for people to say what that is. A type of disc of some sort, like
Okay,
a menstrual
great.
cup or a disc. Or,
I
that's
can't
what most of the people said under the something else.
I
Okay.
cannot wait to talk about that. I'm excited to talk about that. 36% said pads. I am curious about that because are people using pads more? Have they always used pads, or is it more now because there's a conversation around tampons being toxic?
Probably.
It's probably shifted, but I will say when I first got my period, I did pads because I was scared of inserting tampons.
Interesting.
And then once I did that, I switched. But I feel like there is a fear around putting a tampon in. Like, if you've never done it before, a
Yeah.
lot of people, or it's uncomfortable for some people.
I remember my mom bought me a box of tampons to practice with before, and she bought me cardboard, so never practiced because
Whoa.
how in the heck are you supposed to get
My
those up in
dad
there?
got me cardboard tampons when we were on a trip to Disney World when I was in high school.
Oh.
And I was like,
That's a mistake you make.
what
I
do
made
I
it
do
twice.
with this? I was
It's so
actually shocked there's
painful.
no applicator.
Oh,
Have you ever seen a cardboard one?
no, I'm going to look it
It
up.
just,
It's-
it's all manual.
And you know what? It hurts because a plastic
It
applicator, it slides.
Yes.
So
It's
cardboard
paper.
tampon's just the big
Oh, I
old
see that,
cotton
and it's
swab at the
cardboard
top.
around it.
My dad got me that. It was
It
all that
hurts.
they had at the, like, whatever Art of Animation
I
resort.
will say
Right.
with like
Uncomfy.
tampons, you need to be bleeding for like it can't.
Yeah, it needs
You have to already
there
have
needs to be
started
some
your
moisture
period.
down
There
there.
needs to be moisture down
For
there to
sure.
be able
Yeah,
to
it
do
hurts.
Because I
That's
didn't
what-
know that.
So I've always used tampons. I did start with pads when I was like first starting out, but I didn't like how I felt like I played volleyball, so I feel like you could see them in my spandex and stuff. So I just immediately switched to tampons. I had to get a lesson from my mother on that one, an invasive one, because I couldn't figure it out.
I love that you have that relationship with your mom.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? I was like, I think
I
it's-
just certainly
I had that
to
book
figure
out that
it.
I had told you guys about my body that I was looking over. I was like,
I certainly thought I was a boy. Certainly, I was like, things. Where does this go? I don't think I'm built like everyone else. No, I'm not kidding. I was like,
not going
I'm a
in.
boy.
Am I a boy?
They're like, you're not. Really, that was a thought I had. So
That's good.
yeah, I'm glad I figured it out. I'm in fact a woman, but so I did tampons pretty much all until the past 2 periods I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, I switched to the disc. Our friend
Okay.
Topanga brought it to the favorite things party.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I grabbed it. I like it.
And you started using it?
Yeah, you know what? It's invasive. And it's messy. But I'll continue using it.
Do you feel like a woman when you're?
No, let me tell you, my fingers have never been so like, wow. That's TMI, but you got to put them up there and you got to do it. I'm doing it in the shower because it's a lot of blood. You think about it, you put this disc in, it holds 6 Super Plus tampons. 6 Super Plus tampons, that's amazing. It's so much more hygienic for your body. Like, I feel better. Like, when you use a tampon towards the end of your period, it's like you get sore down there and like, I don't know, it just hurts. So this never had any of that. It was way smoother.
This was my journey. I got my first period. I immediately that day had dance. And so I was like, my mom, bless her.
This is the day of?
The day of.
Wow.
And I like had this maxi pad, which first of all, I actually didn't.
Also, we're not bleeding that much our first day.
I didn't need that.
Yeah.
But I was like, I do need something. And so I remember this. I sat on our bathroom counter, just
with your legs open.
I was like, that was the first time I discovered the anatomy down there.
Yeah.
Didn't know that one. I didn't know that one.
Right. Yeah, I mean, what opportunity of a young girl are we going to be going down there
I
and
didn't know
looking?
that one.
Right.
And I was like, I gotta see. I have to know that this is here because I didn't believe it.
Yes.
And then I just figured it out. I just used a tampon. My mom was like, "You okay? Like if you want to." She didn't use them, so she was like, "I don't really." She
Can't help you.
Helpful actually. But it's okay. I like had all my friends. My friends like kind of had prepped me for this, and so I used a tampon then for that amount of time. I always slept with pads because I was worried about keeping those in for a while. But then before I got married, so this is one of those things about waiting for marriage. You have, there's a lot of talks about preparing yourself, and so one of my friends that had been married for like 2 whole years. She's like, this is what really will help. She's like, if you use a menstrual cup for your cycle before you like have intercourse.
Oh, so you don't have pain your first time?
I guess it stretches things out.
Oh, interesting. I don't remember sex ever being painful. Like,
well, a lot of people do experience pain the first time they have sex, I think. And so, but she told me, she's like, just like your like 3 cycles before you get married, just like switch to that.
Interesting.
And so I switched to a cup, and you guys, this is such a vivid memory for me because first of all, you have to, when you first get them, it's recommended to boil them. So my roommates are like, what is in?
You're boiling out the stove.
I'm just like, it needs 4 more minutes. It's just floating in this water in the coop, the house that we lived in. And then I was like, everyone stop. I need this. This is my preparation.
Wow.
Like, what? And so, but then hadn't started my period, but I was like ready. It was like pre-boiled.
Right,
and
of course.
then my parents come into town for whatever reason for some event at college, and I always wanted to stay in their hotel with them when they would visit.
Your timing is impeccable. Oh my gosh.
And I was like, now's the time to try this. And I go in the bathroom and like lock the door, and then I was like, I can figure this thing out.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I could figure that out to this day. I've never put one in.
You have to fold it a certain way, and you really just have to get comfortable with yourself.
Exactly.
And here's the thing about it is that like I tried it, and I was like I was getting so frustrated and panicked.
Oh,
and then I was like, I just need to go back to the house with the girls, and I need them to like help me.
Help me.
And so I like texted my friend. I was like, she's like, you just need to relax. She's like, take a bath.
Breathe through
She said, take a bath.
Oh wow.
And I get in the bath.
The
and I'm
whole
like,
thing.
and I'm like relaxing, and then I like go back. I got it in. Couldn't sleep that night because I could feel it. I could feel it the whole time.
Really?
Now, this should not I'm not trying to deter anyone from using it. This is also before I was like sexually active at all. And so I think that probably played a role. But after, I would say it took a good 24 hours for me to be like, okay, I don't feel this anymore. I can relax. And then I had a great experience with the cup, and that's what I used then.
Yeah.
And I did just feel better, like in my body, not having like all the chemicals, like and cotton. And also it lasts way longer. There's no risk of toxic shock. I mean, you got to change that thing.
Yeah, you got to clean it, right.
I boiled it like after each cycle too.
Oh, I haven't done that, but that's interesting.
I don't know that that's necessary.
Yeah, I think for the disc, it's just gently wash with soap.
Okay. And so
The first time I did.
Yeah. Just boiling in
Yeah,
there.
you sanitize
How do you get
it.
past the fear that it's going to just be stuck in there? Because like with a tampon, I feel good that there's a string.
It's not unlimited in there.
I don't. In my brain.
What do you mean it's not
Like, how do you
unlimited?
get it out?
It doesn't just go up into your organ.
Oh, yeah. You can't
But
get
how
past
do
that
you-
cervix. That
it's
thing's
stuck in
shut
there.
unless you got a baby
That
coming
thing's
out
closed.
there.
You just have to like go up on the side of it.
Well,
Well-
the disc you actually put up over your pubic bone. So it goes up pretty far. Yeah. So it
cup
goes
doesn't go up that high.
But it's really
scares me.
comfortable because it's not just sitting in like your bladder area like a cup is.
Yeah.
Not your bladder, but you know what I'm talking about. So the disc is really comfortable because it goes up a little higher. But
You have
yeah,
to bear down to kind of push it out a little bit, and then there's like a little stem, but you got to be careful taking it out because one of my stories you're gonna see
yeah.
there's some more variables with the cup that
Yes.
you don't necessarily.
I feel like I should
Yeah.
try this just at some point to like understand the anatomy of it, of doing it.
I
but
watched a couple
literally,
videos.
Look at my face. I'm like,
your body,
I know, I
your
know,
body will
I
thank
know.
you. Your body will thank you. I feel like because
Yes.
it's also just a peace of mind. You can leave that thing in for 12 hours.
Yes, all day long. So I would get in. Well, I would empty it in the disc. You can self empty, but it's still really messy. So I would just do it in the shower, and I would do it in the morning and then at night before bed, and it was awesome.
You master it quickly.
Interesting.
Yeah, it
Okay.
took me one whole cycle to like
I
master.
should probably try it at some point in my life.
I did feel really good about it. I feel like, really clean.
Were you guys
Okay.
heavy when you
It
did
says-
tampons and stuff? Were you guys heavy bleeders or like
I am now.
now?
Now I am after having babies. Yeah, 42% said they use tampons. What do you use, Addie? Do you still use
Tampons.
pads?
I use tampons. Yeah.
You're with
And-
the majority here.
Yeah.
A lot of the, or not a lot, but some of the something else where they do both. Like they use a tampon
Oh, yeah.
and a pad because they're
Oh, yeah,
heavy
that's
bleeders.
what
I sometimes do a tampon and a like panty liner.
I always need
just
to
in
do
case
that.
there's always in
There's
case
always
it
little
leaks, it's
leakage.
leaking into the
Yeah.
panty. It's not like it's gonna be a heavy flow.
Yeah, I always wear a panty liner too on
Yeah.
my period. Yeah. 8% said period underwear. Have you guys tried that?
I have not.
I need education on that one.
I don't know anything about them.
I'm really
I feel like, would they not smell?
guess we're getting really
wear, you can't wear
personal.
them with like leggings, which is I feel
Would it be
or
hard
maybe
with
you can't. No, actually, they look like you could, but they're like boy short type.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like a lot of time I'm wearing leggings. It just looks like a pair of underwear that just like has a thicker.
Like a
underneath
pad
part.
built
I
in.
asked,
Pad
I,
area.
I was
Yeah.
asking someone that used one of these how they wash them because I think that was the thing that has deterred me always is like in your washing machine. But maybe you do a pre-rinse and then wash it.
I feel like I would just feel, I need to be educated, but I feel like I would feel gross wearing my blood all day like that.
Maybe it stores it away under the.
Huh. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just super
know.
curious.
I love the freedom of not having it come out of me
Oh, yeah.
until I'm ready for it all at once.
Totally, yeah.
But
I'm grateful there are more methods. I feel like there were not as many options. back
also
in the
there's
day.
period swim bottoms, which I'm like that actually
That's a good
feels kind
idea.
of like a good idea.
That does.
Like that will keep things in there because I don't know. Sometimes I'm like that was a big insecurity as a preteen, like
Swimming.
teen, like swimming was like so scary.
So scary. I was always
like it's like you
checking
could
to see if my
still
tampon
use
string was
something
out.
like whatever you were using, but just to have that extra security.
Yeah.
That
Do you
would
remember
feel good.
being nervous like your tampon string was hanging out? Like,
Yeah,
"Can you
all the
see my
time."
tampon
Yeah.
string? Caitlin, our friend, I was with her today, and she's like, "Do you remember asking your friend a million times, like,
Check me.
check me,
Yeah.
check me," like lifting over,
At
bending
the
over?
dance studio when you're wearing a leotard and tights, you're like, can you see it?
Yes, always.
Always.
Before
And
we get
sometimes
in,
people
oh, yeah.
would be
Yeah, you could.
Sometimes you could.
bleeding through.
I know.
Dance
it
was the
happens.
worst.
Dance
for
was
that.
a really hard learning curve. Thank you to Magic Spoon for sponsoring this portion of today's episode.
I'm hungry. How about you?
Every time.
I know.
I had it for breakfast this morning.
Did you really?
Yes.
I had it last night as a snack. Cereal is the ultimate breakfast or late night snack. Magic Spoon just figured out how to turn treats into something you can actually feel good about eating. If you love sweet snacks but hate the sugar crash, this is about to be your new obsession.
I love cereal.
Right.
But it's not filling.
No, it does nothing for
Magic
you.
Spoon is different though. It's delicious, sweet, and filling because it's protein packed.
Right. I love their snack treats for before workouts. They're little bars. Magic Spoon treats are crispy, airy, protein-packed snack bars with 12 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, 0 grams of added sugar, 2 to 3 grams of net carbs, and they're certified gluten-free. They genuinely feel like a treat, not just like a sad health bar.
Seriously, I like the chocolate one a lot.
Yeah, I liked the one that was marshmallowy.
There's so many good
You
ones.
know
There's
I
also a
love-
blueberry one, a peanut butter
good.
one. Yummy. Oh yeah, all their flavors include marshmallow, chocolate, peanut butter, double chocolate, and more. They're so nostalgic. They're very dessert coated, but without loading you up on sugar.
Magic Spoon is really easy to find. Just look for Magic Spoon at your local grocery store. And they just rolled out treats nationwide at 7-Eleven. If you haven't tried them yet, check out Magic Spoon's new protein pastries, a high protein, low sugar take on the classic toaster pastries you grew up with.
You can get $5 off your next order, including the protein pastries at magicspoon.com/Abby. That's magicspoon.com/Abby for $5 off.
Okay, we're gonna do a fun little period quiz. I'm going to ask you guys the questions. They're all true or false.
Okay.
So we'll see how you do. There's 30 questions.
Oh, wow.
It shouldn't take too long. We don't have to do them all either. But a normal menstrual cycle is always 28 days.
False? I have no idea. False?
Gotta be a range. False.
False. Do you know what the range is?
28 to
21 to 30.
21 to 35 is what this
I was going
says.
to say 32, but I was like, there's not 32 days in a month. But that also,
Yeah,
my logic there
35
doesn't
seems
make
like
sense.
a long one. Do you guys
It
know
can only
what,
fit in the month long.
do you guys know what your, like how long your guys' cycle typically
About
is?
every fourth week, I get my period.
Okay. You don't know in days though.
So I usually count like one.
Mine's like 26 days.
So
Maybe
here's
shorter.
the crazy thing. In the past 10 years, I have actually tried to figure out how many cycles I've had. It's been probably 12.
In how many years?
Birth control and pregnancy?
Birth control, pregnancy, pregnant right after, before even getting a cycle, then birth control, and then pregnancy, and then one cycle, pregnancy. Like,
Wow.
I mean, it was like,
Yeah.
I just, haven't. Oh, and also when I was breastfeeding, I went a long time without
Yeah.
getting my period too.
Man, I never took a birth control that suppressed my period. So I've never gone
really?
except
Mine
during
was
pregnancy.
never super heavy, so I think that's why it would just knock it
immediately
out.
took it out.
Mine wasn't. I had a when I was on the pill. I had a period. When I got an IUD, I didn't have a period. That's how mine was. Okay, you can still get pregnant while on your period.
I think they say yes. I think that's true.
I think they say yes, but I don't believe it.
I think it's
So
very
no.
unlikely.
It says true, especially if you ovulate early or have a short cycle.
Okay.
Brown period blood usually means something is seriously wrong.
False.
That's like at the end.
Yep. I feel like that's
Call
a
it the
beginning.
exclamation point. Did you guys get this where you'd get your period and then there was a day where nothing would happen and then
would
one
come back?
day later it would just like come back for one more
Yeah,
day?
it's like light, and then it kind of get a heavy
I call
splat.
that, my mom and
Yeah.
I call that the exclamation point.
That's so funny. The brown would always be at the beginning. I like tell myself that it was like from the last period.
Yeah, beginning and end.
It's like the oxidation of the blood leaving the
That's
uterus.
good. That's good.
Severe period pain that makes you vomit or miss work is normal.
No,
No, that
false.
sounds
That's
horrible.
bad.
No, I miss school sometimes because of my period.
Really?
Because the cramps were so bad, and they put me on birth control.
Oh.
Stress can affect your menstrual cycle.
I
Yeah,
believe
true.
that.
True. And it can affect your ovulation and the timing. Ovulation usually happens about 14 days before your next period.
That's what they say, but I can't say that's true.
Have
for
you
me.
taken ovulation tests?
Never in my life. I didn't even know those were a thing until you took them, Addie, and I was like, "What is that?" You're
So
such a
that's
strict.
based not on anything.
My friend the other day, she was
That's
like,
like,
there is a chance that I got pregnant. Like, she was like, there's a chance I got pregnant last night. She like just had a baby too. And she's like, I'm worried. I said, go take an ovulation test to see if you're even ovulating right now. Cause she like kind of had her period or anything. And she's like, whew, not ovulating. I'm like, okay, you're
I know
good.
when I'm ovulating. I just don't know the amount of days in between.
It is 14.
Okay,
About
perfect.
14 before your next period.
It just gets really heavy discharge. Like, whoa, things are happening.
PMS only causes emotional symptoms.
No, the
No.
craving, the hunger.
The hunger is unbelievable. I always know. I'm like, I'm starving.
Yeah.
Bloating,
Happening.
fatigue, headaches, acne, and more.
Oh my gosh, the pimples. Every time.
Blood clots during a period are usually dangerous.
No, I feel
Blood
like
clots?
that's normal.
No, yeah, I get those a lot.
They
Especially
are
on day
normal,
2.
Especially on heavier days, yep. The uterus sheds its lining during menstruation.
True.
True. The lining is what exists or what exits the body during a period. Exercise can sometimes help reduce cramps.
True.
Oh, yeah, for
Definitely.
sure.
True. Hormonal acne can worsen around your period.
True.
Gotta be.
True.
Hey, we're so educated.
You're doing good.
It's like we've done this.
You lose about a cup of blood during an average period.
Do you really? True.
Really?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
That's false.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta be less than
That
that.
seems like a lot.
This says that you lose around 1 to 2 tablespoons. I also saw one that said it was like 3 to 4.
No,
So,
I'm sorry.
1 to 4
More than that. When I'm looking at
tablespoons.
this disc, oh, wait, more than 1 to 2.
That is kind of crazy.
1 to 2 tablespoons every 12 hours.
No
Certainly.
way.
Certainly.
It's possible to have symptoms from ovulation.
Yeah, I learned
Yeah.
that after having babies.
Yes, same with me. I didn't have any before.
Symptoms
having
as in
babies.
what?
You feel your ovulation.
I do.
This
Oh, I
says,
was thinking about
do.
like being horny.
Oh, shoot.
I don't get that one.
I think that's like biological.
That would make
because
sense.
that's the time your body wants you to make a baby. Makes sense.
This says people notice cramps, discharge changes, or bloating. My discharge does change.
That's not even one of them.
But you want to know what's an interesting thing about that is I do
Pour it
notice
out.
the discharge changes. You're like very
Yes.
very lubricated during
Yes.
So
your
heavy.
ovulation.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your period blood is dirty blood your body is getting rid of.
Yes. No, it's not.
What?
That's just a
That sounds like
shame.
BC stuff. They're like the women have to go to the outskirts of the city.
You are unclean for 7 to 10 business days.
Periods can change over time as you age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Agreed. That's true. Hormone stress, health conditions, and aging all affect your cycle. PMS symptoms can begin before bleeding starts.
I was
Yeah.
actually surprised by that this last time. I was like, I'm so crampy. My back was aching. I was moody, really hungry. And then my period
You're
didn't
never
come.
moody, Abby.
Thank you for saying that.
She's never moody.
I don't notice
It's
it.
so kindness of you.
So
that,
kindness.
That whole week, I was like, when is it happening? And it started the week after.
Oh, wow.
I know. I had never cramped before my period. Normally, I would cramp on like the day that I would get my
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
This was the whole week before I was cramping.
Weird.
But it was my second period post baby, so things are still,
Yeah.
they're getting back to normal.
It does say PMS often begins in the luteal phase before the period arrives, which I believe luteal is right before. Of
course it
So that
is,
would make
yes.
sense.
course it
Cervical mucus changes throughout the menstrual cycle.
Yeah.
It does.
Cervical mucus. What is that?
Discharge.
Discharge.
Oh.
You've been saying it this whole podcast. Now
I
you
did
what
that
is
in
that?
scientific term.
Your discharge.
No, that's like
Perfect.
Abby. Abby says,
What did she say? Oh no.
I think he just.
What do you say?
actually, that one really hurt. Abby says jizz.
Why do you say that? In what context are you saying
so
that?
middle
You've never heard her say
No,
it?
what
It's
are you,
so
what are
middle
you
school
referring
boy
to?
She says it in front of people. I'm surprised she says it.
Yeah, because I think it's funny.
Okay, I'm sorry. I really derailed this conversation.
What do you say?
I just like saying things like how middle schoolers
It
would.
comes up.
I don't know why.
I'm trying to think of when
Abby,
that
it
comes up.
It comes up. It comes up.
The first time I said that to you, you were like, whoa, don't say that.
I was taken aback. And now I just,
Yeah,
whenever
'cause
I
it's been
hear
so
that
long.
word, it's usually from your mouth. But if it's not, I think about you.
I'm honored. It's just so crass and funny and childish. And I like saying it.
I love it. Sorry for that interruption.
Period poops are a real thing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I always know it's a good day. That first day of the period, cleaned out. Then I'm constipated for about 6 days.
Really?
That first day, that was amazing.
It's all, I mean, if we're talking about it, like
Yeah.
if you have a tampon in, you have to poop, that's just like the
Oh,
worst.
such a waste of your tampons.
Literally, I'm like,
so annoyed.
just take it out. Can't do it.
It is.
You can ovulate even if your cycles are irregular.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't always mean that it's like the 14 days before.
Oh, okay. So you can ovulate but not bleed later.
Sleeping poorly can sometimes affect your cycle.
I'm sure it can.
weird ovulation also can be I shouldn't say weird. Irregular ovulation can also cause twins.
Just call it
Oh, I didn't
weird.
know that.
You're weird ovulation.
I had weird ovulation happen. Wait, what were we talking about?
Sleeping poorly can affect your cycle.
Certainly it can. I feel like it
Yeah.
affects everything.
Just like stress can. Yes, it is true.
Say it, Addie. What?
Tampons can permanently get lost inside your body.
False.
There's an end.
That's like I just saw the disc. It just
There's a door.
He's just coughing up one day. I lost that months ago.
No, I've heard terrible stories of people like leaving them in for really long times and I forget about
bad things
it.
happen. The cervix
imagine,
prevents
though.
tampons from traveling beyond the vagina.
Yes.
Yes.
And whatever else.
Praise the Lord for that.
Cups, discs.
Oh, period cravings can be influenced by hormones.
Yeah.
True.
Oh boy, I want that chocolate.
Last one, having a regular period means all hormones are balanced.
I don't
Probably
think
not.
balanced. No.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
a good
False.
sign.
It's false.
It is false. You guys are
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Someone can still have hormone-related issues despite regular cycles. That's it.
I'm actually surprised that I knew.
Quiz.
Honestly, when we suggested a quiz, I was like, probably not going to know much about this.
Yeah, wait till we
Oh,
do the
there is a
menopause
question
one.
that I read on a different quiz that I was reading. How many periods do you think you have in your lifetime, average?
Wow.
2 quizzes have the same number, so I'm going based on that number.
Well,
Well,
get
we
my
have different
calculator.
ages.
Let me get my
I'm
calculator.
making my calendar as well. My calculator as
The
well.
calendar. You're going to count every month? Wow.
I have everything tracked from the age 12. No, just kidding. I just started tracking in the last 3 years. How are we doing this math? There's 12 months in a year. How many years have I
12.
lived?
I'm going to say 336.
No, certainly not. Because if I did 18 years of having my period,
You get your
30
period
minus
for more
12.
than 18 years.
But are you talking about your total lifetime or just my current lifetime?
In your total lifetime. Not
Got you.
how old you are now.
Oh.
Maybe 28. Maybe 336 is
I'm gonna
aggressive.
say-
But I would say almost 300.
I'm going to say 400.
Whoa.
Are those your answers?
Well, I'm thinking now 30 and I'm going to go to 45. That's 15 more years.
I'm
And that was
saying 336.
216.
336, and you're saying
400.
it's 450.
Wow.
That's- well, not me. I've
Late bloomer.
I've obliterated that with my birth control usage.
That is interesting because I wonder if it's accounting for
Pregnancy.
pregnancies. I don't know.
That's why I was thinking,
It's
yeah.
like at least a year gone.
Yeah.
Actually, some people get their period while they're pregnant.
I'm so sorry for you. I mean, that's just unlucky for you because.
Well, that's how some people don't know that they're pregnant. And
I know. That's just, that's a
wild.
great.
Or people just have irregular periods and then they just don't realize they're pregnant.
That's
Yeah.
really wild.
It's-
I don't
it's
understand
truly the
that
best-
science.
Besides your baby, it's a great gift.
To not have a period.
Yeah. That was
Okay,
fun.
let's read their audience story.
Okay, we
wanted
asked
to
you
share.
guys.
Yeah, we asked you guys what your audience horror stories are. I feel like every girl has experienced mishap. We're gonna share our horror stories, and we asked you guys on Instagram what some of your experiences were with periods, and you guys had some good ones.
This first one, Heather West says, while on vacation, the suction from my menstrual cup pulled my IUD out of my uterus.
Do you think that hurt?
Yes.
Never had an IUD. Really?
Well,
Ooh.
getting it removed.
Surely you think that happened gradually though? Or did it just like as soon as she suctioned it, it ripped it?
Well, first of all,
Why was it?
it's not
suctioning
supposed
so
to suction
hard?
to anything. So maybe something was just like
It was inserted incorrectly, maybe.
it was closed and then opened up there
Yeah. Whoa.
all the way at your cervix.
Whoa.
The IUD surely had to be slipping out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Because
If you're having intercourse also, and then but that
Yeah.
does it seems a little odd to me.
That would be crazy.
That's
Heather, we're
traumatic.
sorry. Paula said PCOS girly. So once I had my period for 1.5 months straight. No, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Were you taking supplements? That sounds
That
scary.
sounds scary. Yeah, all the iron loss.
Seriously.
She surely lost a cup.
Yeah, seriously. I once had my period on a fabric chair in school. They had me carry the chair through the halls to the nurse.
That's mean. That's mean. That deserves a phone
Bring that
call
to the
from your
school
mom.
board.
That deserves a phone call. That's really mean. Kayla said my first cup got stuck and I had to ask my boyfriend of a month to help me get it out.
Oh, surely there's another call.
Yeah, surely there's another option for that.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Dang it. Candace said, having to use a cardboard tampon after bleeding through my uniform skirt at school.
Truly, the cardboard tampon is the biggest trauma of them all.
It's a medieval contraption.
It really is. Lisa said I passed out my first period seeing the blood. Shoot.
Oh, wow.
Shoot.
I actually know people that pass out at the sight of blood. And then my follow-up question was, how do you deal with your own cycle?
That's interesting. I've actually never thought about that. They probably just pass out and then move on with their day.
That's wild.
Yeah, and the blood loss doesn't help.
They should use the disc. It's only twice a day instead of like 6.
But it's a crime scene when it is.
Do it in the shower. Don't look.
Alyssa says, first period on 4th of July at my friend's grandparents' house right before going to the water park.
No, that's sad.
That was always the fear
It's
for
the
me.
fear. It's not really a big deal once you figure it out, but
It's not going to gush the first time.
It's not going to gush, and no one's going to know that you're on it. But that would just be. It's a tough pill to swallow.
Forefront of your brain.
Exactly. That's all you can think about when you're in a tiny little swimsuit. Go Green said, nonstop bleeding for a month straight. Doctor didn't want to put me on birth control. Ultrasound normal. That's so frustrating. Like, why would we just bleed? You know, that's a bummer.
So weird.
There's so many things.
Yeah, I hope you figured out why that happened because that sounds miserable.
It really does.
Alicia says, got it the day before my wedding, and my second day is always the heaviest.
I was so worried about that happening. And you know what I did specifically for this purpose? I went on birth control like the month before, a couple months before, so that I could time when I would get my period.
Me too.
And I took my pills accordingly to like time out when I would get it.
Why am I having no memory of... I guess I just wasn't on my period.
I definitely got birth control before we got married, and I got it in like April. We got
Oh,
married
yeah,
in
I
July.
was on birth control.
Yeah.
So then I didn't. I knew I'd probably stop having a period. So then I was glad I didn't have to worry about that.
I know. I was just like, that would suck.
Yeah, that would be a big bummer.
Suck. Lizzie said the first ever time I got my period, I thought I pooped myself, and I was terrified.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's brown. That's when it first comes out, you know? Did I poop on my vagina?
That would be concerning.
That would be concerning.
Tally Joy says, I pulled my tampon out in the morning and there was still another string.
Oh, that's every girl's worst nightmare.
I've never
I haven't
done that.
No.
I haven't either, but I know people that have. I've had friends
never
had to
even
get
gotten
surgery
close.
because they've left it in so long.
Ah!
Yeah, I mean, it's rare. It's happened to like 2 people, but
Did they get toxic shock?
no, I've never known anyone to get that.
I can feel it. Like I could never put them both in. Not that that doesn't happen.
I mean, if
but
you have a light tampon up there, I mean, those are really comfortable. You know, I could see it.
Oof.
I know.
From Hannah Carter. First time using a tampon was in the condo bathroom at church camp before heading to the beach. My mom was trying to explain how to use it over the phone while I panic cried in the bathroom. Thought I finally got it right until I got in the ocean and watched it float past me because I didn't put it in far enough. Needless to say, I stayed out of the water the rest of the trip.
Not everyone.
This sounds like one of those situations.
I just picture her standing there, just like her eyes just following it.
I feel like that type of thing would happen to me. And I would just be like,
Get it out of here. Who's that?
I always just, whenever things like that happen, I just flee. So I feel like that would just be my...
Start blaming it on everyone else.
Like, oh, that's crazy.
Whoa, you see that?
That fish.
That's like everyone's worst nightmare. We're like,
It's a
that
jellyfish.
These losers out here littering.
Oh my gosh. Well, now you have a good story. That's
a
an
really good
amazing story. I'm not kidding, Hannah. That would really happen to me. That would really happen to me.
It would be a great movie. Somebody writing a movie should put that in
They're
there.
going to steal it.
It's really
They're
good.
going to steal it for sure. And also, hey, good news. You don't get your period when you're in water.
It's true. So
Well,
you don't
you're
even
still
need
on
it.
your
I would have
period.
said she should have just stayed in the water. Actually,
Yeah.
Don't leave
You don't
the
bleed
water.
as much in the water. That's great. Sarah Jo Taylor said, first period came while on a camping trip. Thought I had the stomach flu. Mucho cramping and nausea. I thought I was going to die. No supplies. I now always have tampons with me. I've been scarred.
Oh, God. Don't you have to dig a hole when you're camping or you're going to attract the bears?
The bears come and get you.
Blood.
I smell some blood. I don't know. I've never camped.
Piranhas.
but-
I don't know what it's attracted. Lions.
Piranhas. She's camping in Africa.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. Where
Those
she
are
is.
in water.
I know. That's what she had to worry about in the ocean.
In
Hannah.
the ocean. Okay.
Wait, where are piranhas? Can you please look that up? It's Africa, right?
Amazon.
What are you talking about?
Piranhas.
Why
Yeah,
did
where
you
do
say?
piranhas live?
Oh, I thought you were.
You know how many
Amazon.
times
I
I
was like-
ask Siri animal questions because of my kids? Hey Siri, where do piranhas live?
Piranhas live in the water bodies and rivers of South America, in particular Amazon, La Plata, and Orinoco.
Every answer is the Amazon.
Tropical freshwater rivers and lakes of South America.
South America. See, I thought
That's
Africa.
one of those fears
I
that's
learned
like
something today.
quicksand, piranhas.
Yes.
Like you think it's going to be a bigger issue than it
Acid
ends
rain.
up being.
The Amazon.
Just don't go to the Amazon. Gosh.
Who's going there? Why would we go
The
there?
largest spiders are there. We're
Right.
learning a lot.
Thank you to Cozy Earth for sponsoring this portion of today's episode.
You guys know that outfit that you just live in? You put it in the washing machine, put it in the dryer, put it directly back on your body.
Yeah.
Then wear it until you have to wash it again.
Oh yeah, it hits every time. You're like, this is the outfit.
That is the Cozy Earth jogger set, you guys. It's the thing that you reach for because it just genuinely feels that good. And that's Cozy Earth, honestly. It's
everything.
premium.
It is. It's luxury. It's quality. I mean, you're getting what you're paying for.
Classy.
It's just perfect, honestly.
Seriously. They are lightweight, breathable, and made from viscose from bamboo, which makes it breathable, not super sweaty, heavy, especially in the summer months. You want something that is breathable.
I love wearing the set with the clogs. The Cozy Earth Lake House clogs specifically put the whole outfit together. They have a really cushioned footbed. It's a really soft interior and they just slip on super, super simply. They're supportive enough to stand in, cozy enough to forget you're wearing them. I think they're just a beautiful clog.
Yes, try them for yourself. Cozy Earth actually offers a 30-day return policy and lifetime warranty. That's how you know it's good, you guys.
Wow, truly.
This Memorial Day, give yourself the kind of comfort that lives with you all day, not just the moment you get home. Cozy Earth's brushed bamboo joggers set and lake house clogs are designed to keep you cozy, comfortable, and actually relaxed all season long. Comfort lives here. Head to CozyEarth.com and use my code Abby for up to 30% off, but only for a limited time. This exclusive offer runs from May 18th through June 1st only, so don't wait. That's code Abby at CozyEarth.com for up to 30% off. And if you see a post-purchase survey, please mention that you heard about Cozy Earth right here. Period stories. Okay. None of these I need to really elaborate on. Don't worry. I'm not going to talk too much. My first story was my first period story, which honestly was, I hope this can, I mean, probably people listening to this have already had their periods for many years.
Yeah.
Pass this on to your daughter. Most first periods are not majorly eventful.
No.
And I think in my head, I had heard all these like crazy stories. I was like so like on pins and needles for so long. Like, when is it going to happen? Actually, I thought it was going to happen a long time before because I started getting discharged
Yeah.
in 5th grade.
Yeah.
So that day I went to the bathroom like 8 times. My teacher surely thought I got my period because I surely did. And I was like, what in the world? Little did I know, years later.
Yeah.
Years down the line. But I got it and I was just at school and I just went to the bathroom and I was like, oh, that's what it is. Crazy. Went to my locker because they had the stuff already ready from my mom. I do remember the underwear I was wearing.
You do?
Because I was like, this has to be the last day I ever wear this underwear, obviously. But then any other underwear like this, I need more mature underwear. It was purple underwear with frogs on it. And I was
From Limited Too?
probably.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's
Or
got to
Aeropostale.
end. It's got to end today.
I'm now a woman.
No,
more
honestly,
purple
I don't think
amazing
it was
frogs.
cool. I think if it was from Limited 2, I would have thought it was still cool.
Yeah.
It was certainly probably just Fruit of the Loom, bikini. I was like, this
I mean, you were 14. It was tough.
so tight. And then I got cheetah print underwear.
Perfect.
From Victoria's Secret.
Wow, you
That's
skipped from
you
child to
Jumped. Jumped a lot. And
funny.
then I had dance that day, like I said. I plopped myself right in front of the bathroom counter. I shared a bathroom with a boy, my brother. And I was like, he just had to get used to it, I guess. I didn't hide anything from my brother.
Like
so.
your products, you mean?
Yeah, like I didn't hide it. I put it in the trash.
Right. Like you closed the door when you were sharing
When
the
you were on the
Your brother was
couch,
not
yeah,
you were
yeah.
trying to put the tampon in, he wasn't in there.
So he was not in there.
You framed the story like he was in there. I'm sorry.
You said I shared the bathroom.
He was nowhere to be found, but I never hid like where I stored the tampons or even like in the trash. I didn't feel like I needed.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
Certainly.
I appreciate that. I
Yeah,
think
well,
that set me up for
he was
success.
set up for success. But yeah, it was very uneventful.
Yeah.
But you know, it was one of those things. I had dance that day, and I just remember telling my friend, I was like, "Hey, I got my period." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I've been doing that for a year." I was like, "How dare you?"
My first period was really chill too, actually. I remember being that anxious feeling all the time at school, like, oh, that feels kind of weird. And then running to the bathroom and thinking that I got my period.
Yeah.
And all my friends like trading tampons when they needed them. And it's like, oh, you got yours. And I actually, now I think about it, I think it was 8th grade when I got mine. And I was in math class. I remember exactly the class that I was in. And I went to the bathroom. I was like, I got to go pee. Pull my pants down, a little brown discharge. And I texted my friend and she brought me a tampon. Or maybe just a pad. I don't remember. And I went home that day, told my mom, and she took me to Cheesecake Factory for a little girl's date.
Aww.
Yeah.
Sweet.
She was like, welcome to the club.
the club.
Yeah, I actually really liked that. Like our little ritual of celebrating it.
Cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
I like that.
But it was pretty, it was like low key and uneventful. I don't remember a ton about it. I also don't remember it being regular for a long time.
Oh, really?
Like I would get it and then I would go a couple months without getting it and then I would get it again. Like I never was able to track it. So
my second was my first incident, which also happened in 8th grade. And I was sitting in history class with the teacher that everyone thought was like the hottest teacher. Like everyone had a crush on this teacher in his class. I get up from the chair. Not only have I bled through my underwear, my jeans, it's all in the chair.
no, that's horrible.
You guys, can you predict what I did?
You sat there all day?
Ran away. I just ran away.
To where?
I left class because that was the bell rang, and I was like, "Well,
Get me out of here. You left the blood on the seat.
Someone else is gonna
Yes.
sit in
Oh,
that.
shoot.
yes,
Shoot.
That is so." Like I literally just froze, and I was like, "Ah!" Panic, run.
Dude, that's crazy.
And you know what I was wearing? Everyone's got to guess.
White jeans?
Justice cami, white cami underneath my shirt, just pulled it all the way down. You know, the cami
Yeah, the
season.
camis,
Yep,
yes.
Yep.
Pulled that real far down. Went to the bathroom. I just think I had very little coping skills with this type of thing. I just was like, this is emergency.
I'm blacking out. What's happening?
I feel like I probably just did not do the sanitary thing. I just don't know what I did. I think
Certainly not. You left the blood on the chair for the
That
next
certainly
thing.
was not. But even like, where was I going after that? Like, what did I do? I would like to think that I went to my PE locker and changed into my gym shorts. But then in my thinking about my like middle school brain, I probably was like, that will be so obvious that that's what happened. So I have no idea what happened, but I just know that I fled the scene.
Did your mom bring you any clothes? Did you text her? I guess she was working, so she couldn't.
My mom did not stay home.
Yeah.
If you guys like start to bleed through or something like that, did you just like wad up toilet paper?
Yeah.
You ever do
Wad
that?
it.
And then
Wad
set
the
it in
toilet
that-
paper.
Set it in your underwear and hope for the best.
Just make a little hamburger.
Literally, it said so true. I forgot about that. The wad. Okay.
So yeah, I just fled that scene.
yeah.
Not proud of that.
That's, hopefully it was a boy, and he just wouldn't expect a period. I don't know.
That's foul. I mean,
I don't know.
it's natural, but that's
I know, but then if he got blood on his pants next, no one would say anything. The next girl gets blood on her pants.
she's like, I swear.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah, that's a hard one. That's scary. That's
I
every
think
girl's
I was
nightmare.
shocked because I had never really had a heavy cycle, but sometimes like
Yeah, you randomly
the
do.
first year you're like things are kind of crazy.
They totally are. This wasn't my first incident. This was an incident that like burned in my head, and it happened a couple times. I was very scared of getting toxic shock syndrome, so I would refuse to sleep in tampons, which was just silly. You're not going to get it from sleeping in a tampon, right? So after a couple of these incidents, my friend was like, girl, just sleep in your freaking tampon.
I didn't like doing that.
Woke up multiple times at night, in the morning, and I would get out of bed and it'd be massive blood spots on my sheets and my mattress. Like it bled through my bed multiple times.
That's a heavy.
So here's what I would do.
That's a heavy flow.
Here's what I would do for my solution. I would put one maxi pad in the correct spot, and then I'd put 2 maxi pads across my butt. So I'd wear like a diaper almost.
Wait, on your bed?
No, like I'd wear big underwear, and I'd put one maxi pad, in the crotch, and then 2 across my butt, because I was so upset that it would like bleed through. Because I lay on my back, so the blood would travel down my crack. Do you need the
Just
details?
get a puppy pad at this point.
No, honestly, didn't know they made them. Never had a dog.
Did you have like crampy
I did have some cramps, but not like bad.
You were pretty crampy. Did you? Was it heavy?
It was not that heavy, no,
Wow.
but
Yeah.
really, really crampy.
Yeah. It would only happen at night when I was laying down.
I never had a painful
Oh,
period.
Period.
Really.
mine.
didn't
I
really
would
either.
call my mom and I would like leave school, and so I would like hope to like when I would start feeling cramps, like I'd take a Midol like right away and hope I could catch it before it got bad. But if not, I have like so many memories of me laying on the bathroom floor like crying to my mom in pain. I said so many times, I was like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna have a baby if I can't get through my period. Like they were so, I'm like, if contractions or anything like period cramps, they were so bad.
Dang.
And so, yeah. And then that's why I got put on birth control.
Did you ever grow out of that? Like now? Is it
Yeah,
different?
they're not as painful anymore. As soon as I
Yeah.
got off birth control, they weren't as painful.
Yeah.
So I'm like, was I a wimp? Or
No, I
did I
think you were
just grow
just
up a little
young.
bit? Or, you know.
Because I was on it too. I went on birth control in high school. I had cramps. I don't think they were that bad. But then like later in the years, like I don't do birth control now. And I feel like my cycle is so much more regular and
Same.
way less. I mean, it wasn't bad when I was on birth control, but I just feel like maybe I was just young and like needed to give my body more time to
Yeah.
figure it out.
Probably same.
Probably. You know? So,
I feel like mine was the worst in high school. Like
yeah.
freshman, sophomore year. And then I got on birth control junior year.
I also think about like what I ate in high school. You know what I mean?
Ooh, Fred is asking for breakfast.
Certainly didn't help my cycle, my hormones.
That could be my problem. That could have been my problem.
I
gosh.
certainly remember like hamming it up though, especially like when I started dating Matt. I would be like, I just want to be taken care of.
Of course.
So I was like, oh, I'm on my period so bad, and I was like, it's really not bad. Yeah, I never really had a.
Well, they don't know, don't hurt 'em.
I did feel like less of. I wanted to feel that. Like sometimes I want to feel like a part of a club.
Oh, it's not a fun club.
It's not a fun
Yeah.
club. That was really naive of me. That was like the same side of me that wished I had glasses and braces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Like I just wanted to be a part of.
Sure.
I just wanted to be one of them.
Totally.
This one, when I talk about the Diva Cup having a learning curve, I was in college, obviously, when this all. I was like,
Yeah. A
not in
woman.
high school. I was
Right.
an established woman, a young woman, and I just remember this day. I remember this whole day just going south. Like it was like I would work out in the morning, and I had classes like this. I would like bulk my classes because it would help with my work schedule. Because I was also trying to get married, so I was like, I gotta work and I gotta do school, and so I would do all my classes, and then I had a really long shift at the pizza restaurant. Actually, no, this was at the cocktail lounge. So I was working till really late, like maybe like 10 or 11. I just had the longest day ever, and it was going so bad. Like everything was going so bad.
These days are sad.
And then I had so much homework, and I was just like so stressed out. Hadn't eaten much that whole day. And I got to change my cup. And I was at the house that Addie lived at the house that I lived in college after I moved out. Anyway, I pull that cup out. Spilled all over the bathroom rug.
The amount of things that have been on that bathroom floor.
The rug. And had been in all day.
Yeah.
That rug. And it was literally like one of those
Destroyed.
moments where I was like, I like audibly made that sound because I was just like, I cannot. Because I also just knew I had so much homework to do. I'm like, I'm gonna be up all night. I'm already so tired, and I'm on my period. Like there was just so many things.
You do the taller thing, you just throw the rest of it down. I just might as well.
Might as well dump it
I
all.
probably did. And I just hear a knock at the door. It was Matt, and he's like, is everything okay? I was like, yes, it's fine. And then he's like, what's wrong? We're about to get married, like, because this is around the time I started using the cup. And
Right.
stuff. He was like,
Yes, 3 months before.
he's like, do you need help? And I was like, no, I'm just gonna throw this away.
Yeah, honestly.
And then he's like, I can clean it for you.
Aww.
And I'm like, they're probably like this maybe was inappropriate in some fashion, but he cleaned that entire
That's
rug for
sweet.
me.
That's not
sweet.
inappropriate.
And it was covered in like it was so covered. It was so gross.
Aw.
I just remember being like, thank you so much. In my head, I was like, it's not even my rug. It
That's
was Morgan's
really
rug.
sweet.
Yeah, and Matt cleaned that entire rug. Bless his heart. And I'm like doing my schoolwork, and I'm also just like still kind of embarrassed because we were just like we were really close, but we weren't married. Like we didn't
Yeah.
like I don't know. And he was so nice and so gracious about it. Didn't act grossed out at all.
Yeah.
But I was like, this was one of those things where I was like, wow, that's 1 to 2 tablespoons. Like, I was like, you saying that, I was like, wow, I saw what it looks like on a bathroom rug.
It looks like a lot more. Yeah.
So yeah, that was, you got to go slow with those.
Right.
Got to go
That's good.
slow and be in the shower, maybe over
Yeah.
the toilet.
Yes.
I don't know how that even happened, just like flung.
I know.
It's understandable.
It happened.
But
There's a learning
wow.
curve.
Learning curve.
Yeah, that's a good one, Ab. It happens to the best of us. I'm
It was,
sure.
I mean, that graphic is in my head forever.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be honest if I wouldn't say some blood ended up on my floor this last cycle.
like I just thought about the fact that our editor is a guy. Our editor's a guy. Sweet.
Sorry, Randy.
Okay,
Sweet
I
Randy.
bet Randy's sweet about periods.
He's got a
His
wife.
He's like, you'll never guess what I listened to for 4 hours today.
He's gonna clip it up.
He's gonna ask her, "What do I cut out of this?"
How do I title this?
Randy, make sure it's
So
okay
what's
with
a
your
good
wife.
clip here?
Get the jizz in.
Shut up.
Last story, sorry.
Okay, my next story. Okay, when I was in 5th grade, this isn't period blood, but this is related to like menstrual cycle stuff. I was at a track meet, very hot day. I'll never forget the setting of it. And I started to feel kind of sick, like crampy, painful. I'm like, man, that's weird. I think I'm really nervous for my race. I'm like, I am so nervous that I'm having like stomach problems. It was 5th grade. It was it was just a low key track team. And I was so nervous for my race. I just must be really sick. And I remember the bathroom was really far from the track. Like the track was down below and it was at a high school. So, you think about like football field and the school away. So I kept going back and forth to the bathroom thinking that I had to go to the bathroom, having the worst cramps. And so then I'm in the bathroom and I don't even realize it, but I'm actually screaming in the bathroom. And my dad kicks the door in of the bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
And I feel like I'm going to throw up and like I have to go to poop at the same time. Like I feel so sick. And I'm like moaning in pain and I'm screaming. And my dad opens the door, grabs me and runs me to the car. I was like screaming in pain. They thought I was having appendicitis. What was happening was I was having an ovarian cyst burst in the 5th grade. And so I remember that my dad threw me in the car. Luckily, we were really close to a hospital. And he rushed me to the ER. And he carried me. I couldn't walk.
Dad.
I know. He ran me into the ER. I was screaming in pain. And I just remember they gave me some loopy gas. And it was like, I turned my mood around so fast. But they didn't know it was wrong. So I had to do like the CAT scan and all that
my
stuff.
gosh.
And I just remember them saying this could happen potentially every time she has a period. Because, I mean, we didn't know anything about ovarian cysts. I've never had one since. But, yeah, I had an ovarian cyst burst when I was in the 5th grade.
Wow.
Yeah, spend the night in the ER for that. Very crazy. Yeah, but they gave me pain meds.
And you'd already had a period?
I had
at
never
this
had my
point, or
period.
no-
No,
oh,
this was
not
5th
yet.
grade. I didn't get my period till 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that
okay.
so random and weird?
Yeah.
But it felt like my appendix was bursting.
Okay.
I know. Weird.
I had a friend growing up that would always get cysts in her breasts.
Really?
And they were painful.
Really?
And sometimes
Such a
they would
weird thing.
rupture. Okay, we have a couple more stories since this is going long. Just a friendly reminder that I just want to throw in there. Like, Patreon is just an entirely added value additional thing.
Yeah.
For those of you that are able to opt in or are interested in any way, our episodes are actually longer now than they've ever been, not including the Patreon episode.
Yeah, we're just
so this is
chattier.
really just an overflow because we can't shut our mouths,
Right.
but it doesn't fit into a normal podcast length. So this is just entirely extra. For
I'll say
those
at
of you
this
that want to
point,
join.
before we're even going over to Patreon, we've already recorded for an hour and a half, and we're not even done. There's
Which
gonna
is
be more
psycho.
in the regular episode too.
So that is it's really out of necessity of like, wow,
Yeah.
this is just so
It's just
much
extra.
We're gonna hop over there and just a couple more
Funny
chatty
stories,
extra
fun
bits.
things. Yeah, we're gonna do our stories, and then we started doing this. I think it's fun taking a Patreon exclusive question. So someone who's a part of the Patreon community asks a question, and we answer it on our bonus. So it's like an extra Q&A, little part 2.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll go do that, and we'll come back.
Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring this portion of today's episode.
When I was 21, I started my first business, which was scary, emotional, a learning curve, and exciting all at the same time. And if you're starting something new, it's really hard. It's very scary, and so much work goes into it. You're not entirely sure what's going to work out. Partnering with a platform like Shopify made it so much easier to navigate the start of something new, and it made it really easy to learn too. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world. If you want to get started, they have their own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand style. I remember we started with a free template, and as our business got bigger and a little bit more established, we bought more professional templates. So it was really nice having a range that we could customize and make it feel like our brand. And as we grew as a business, we could adjust our store to that as well.
We're also endeavoring on our own project, and I know that like starting anything new is really overwhelming, but I think that Shopify does a great job of walking you through that process. So you can tackle all those important tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics and more. You have no need to have multiple websites or try to figure out what platform is hosting the certain tool that you need. Everything is all in one place, making life easier and your business operations smoother.
It's time to turn those what ifs into with Shopify today. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/Abby. Go to shopify.com/Abby. That's shopify.com/Abby. Ask Abby. Okay, it's time for voicemails.
Favorite.
Hello, Chica Lindas. Hi, my name is Danielle. I am also from one of the Four Corner states, repping from New Mexico, and I love your podcast. So my question to you is, what was like one of your most socially awkward moments that you think you've had? One of mine was I was in the grocery store and I thought this lady was talking to me. Turned out she had her AirPod in, and it was very awkward for both of us. So I would love to know one of y'all's most awkward moments. Love y'all. Bye.
Wait, I want to know what she said. Did you say chica?
That was really cute.
It was so cute.
Hello, Chica Lindas.
She's so cute. Chica Linda. So cute.
I have so many, but the problem about me is I don't get embarrassed, so it doesn't get seared in my mind.
You're
Yeah.
like, what was it?
Like, I want to remember them because I'm like, please, I want to have that story. I love telling a good story.
Same.
Especially where it's at my own expense.
I have one, and this.
Oh, is it the plane?
No, not the plane.
Okay,
That
you already shared that one.
I shared that one. Okay, I was at our friend did a collaboration with a big company, and I was sat next to her agent at this dinner. And he was telling us about some of the people that he represented, and two of them were Olympic athletes. And they were pretty famous. Like, they had gone viral a couple times. And I was like, Caleb, telling him, like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. The guy is in the special. Sorry.
Is it a special?
I said, the guy, like, he's a runner, he's a track star, he has one leg. He was in the Special Olympics. And the agent was like, no, he was in, what's it called?
The Paralympics.
He was in the Paralympics. And I'm like, I look at him, I was like, that is a mistake. Those things are very different.
That is a mistake.
I felt so embarrassed. I was like, because then it was like, it's not appropriate to laugh at that. You know, I don't know. I just felt
Yeah,
so
you can't
like,
laugh at
you
that
can't
one,
laugh
dang
at that
it.
because it's not funny. I'm just like, but I just got that mixed up when I said it. And I was so embarrassed and I felt really, I still think about
You're
it
like,
sometimes to
wah,
this day.
wah.
I'm like telling these people that, yeah, he didn't have a leg. So it wasn't like, you know, he was in the Paralympics.
Different disability.
Different disability. Yeah. Yeah. That was a bad one. That was really awkward.
That is really. That's a good one.
Also, isn't like the Special Olympics, like your church can put on a Special Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
That's
it's
right.
like it's more like a
Can.
charity more
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
I really want to think of an embarrassing story, guys.
I mean, your worst, most socially awkward moment was trying to have sex on the airplane.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true.
That's
you
almost
haven't
like
told that
saddest-
story on this podcast.
That is the worst story.
I will tell it.
ever.
I will
the
tell it.
second-hand
That's-
embarrassment.
Don't clip this. Because then my mom will see it and she got mad the first time this circulated.
The second-hand panic I feel for you.
It hurts my stomach. It hurts my stomach just thinking about it. It's like not a funny
I don't know how you made.
time.
If it hurt your stomach now, I don't know how you thought.
I think that I dissociated. Like, I think my brain just left the building.
Sorry. It's so crazy.
Do I have to tell the whole story? Okay, I'll just give the cliff notes. So, I don't know how long I've been married. 2
Almost
years.
7 years. Oh,
At the time,
At the
that's
time.
a newly married move.
2 years. You know what? He brings it up every time we get on an airplane.
He
Is that you
lets
wanna
you
try
forget
again?
it.
Never freaking learned his lesson. I literally look at him with like,
Daggers. You have children. Children with you.
I think it's like he
Like
like
one of me
just
in the
wants
back.
to remind me of how horrible that was. Okay, well, let's just do it really quick. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was Southwest or American economy flight. Nothing first class, nothing private, nothing. Surely not private. What the world? Nothing special. Not even premium economy. And we just are driving. It's a long flight.
Where are you flying to?
Hawaii.
Hawaii,
Okay.
certainly.
Okay.
Such
Hawaii.
a long flight.
I think it was from Chicago to Hawaii, which is about 9 hours. Too long, apparently. And Matt is like, here's the thing, he's been planting seeds for so long at
Right.
this point. And I'm like, fine, give it a shot. It's not like I was like, yeah, right now. I was terrified, but I was also just like, you know,
We're young. We're in love.
Great. I love a good story. And it just gets so bad, you guys. I think the plan, if I can remember through the blackout that has happened in my brain, I think that one of us went to the bathroom first. Mm-hmm. The other one went in after. Mm-hmm. This flight attendant, you guys, is knocking so hard. And then I'm like panicking. And Matt's like, 1 minute, like talking.
He's like negotiating with her.
Meanwhile, nothing special is happening. I don't need to paint the picture for you, but just know nothing special is happening.
Right.
Inside, I'm freaking out, essentially. And it's very close quarters. I can barely change a diaper in there, just so everyone knows. So I don't even know what logistically was going to happen.
I don't know how it works.
So then she starts hollering at us through the door. Something along the lines of, "This is illegal."
Shoot.
This is a full flight of people. Full flight of people. Every seat is filled. And she's like yelling, and then like everyone's attention is now drawn to the restroom in the back.
Oh.
Daytime flight, everyone's awake, the sun's up, windows open. The walk back to our seats afterwards, I literally was like, it's going to take just something stronger than me to get my feet to move down.
Yeah.
We were not in the back row.
Right.
All the way walking. They talk about the walk of shame. Couldn't get worse than that. Couldn't
sweating.
possibly get worse than that. And that's one of those things where I'm like,
did they come have a talk with you after or something?
no, she came back.
Yeah.
You're right. Came back and was like, that is illegal or something like that.
Oh, man.
And what did who knows what I said? Who knows what I did? I doubt I looked at her.
Put my headphones on.
I doubt I made eye contact with anyone else on that flight. And I doubt I slept that night. And I doubt I ate a bite of food the rest of the day.
That's so real. Like,
The
not
second
being able to eat.
about it, I'm like,
Oh, my gosh.
So bad. It's so bad it's not funny. Like, I can't laugh about it.
Surely that flight attendant now has like seen you guys somewhere for something, and she's like,
that was
I
the
remember
I
when
refuse.
they.
I revoked that, Addie. She never.
Did they skip you for cart service? Like you don't deserve it?
I have no memory of the rest of the flight.
How long, much longer did you have on the
Good
flight?
amount.
I
Was
want
it
to
the
hear
beginning or
Matt's
the end?
rendition of this story.
Yeah, honestly, I need him to fact check me because I
I'm
feel
just
like
so curious how he was
in
processing
my
it.
head there was like hours left. And I don't even think that we were seated alone. I think we were next to somebody else.
That is such like my brain is not fully formed yet. Move, don't you?
Thank God for prefrontal cortex.
Because you guys were like, what, 21?
22?
Yeah.
21. I think I was 21.
Yeah. Just reckless behavior.
I'm ill.
It's hilarious.
I'm ill.
Hey, we've grown.
I'm ill.
They sing about it in all the rap songs, and you just think, let's do it on a Southwest.
That's not what I was thinking. I was literally, I had never heard a rap song.
Talking about the Mile High Club?
No. Oh, yeah, no, I knew what that was. And I think we were just so dumb.
It's okay. That's definitely your awkward.
That will
social encounter.
forever be my most embarrassing story.
Sure.
That I'm like, it can't get worse than that, right?
Right, sure.
I really hope not.
I don't think so.
You're like, that's as bad as it gets.
Me and Addie made our country.
We're like, I think that's the worst it
I
can
love it. My mom will have words with me, and I'm still scared of her, even though I'm 27.
I love it.
Oh, I actually need to clear my mom's name. That was my grandma that got mad at me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Abby's. My name is Sarah, and I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. And you guys are the first podcast that I've actually ever fully listened to, and I love that you got me started on that. Anyways, I am a new mom to I guess new-ish. My baby's just turned 6 months, and we're entering wedding season here. And I'm exclusively breastfeeding, and I'm trying to find outfits and dresses, and lots of them, if they have bra straps showing, they're not pretty. So, do you guys have any tips or tricks or ideas for wearing bras while nursing, stick-on bras, kind of scary a little bit while nursing? What have you guys done in the past?
You can't do sticky boobs.
No sticky boobs.
That
you need that nipple free, girl.
Any moisture will.
Oh
Loosen
boy.
that
I was
thing up.
literally just thinking about this. Like, there's embarrassing period stories, and then there's a whole other category of embarrassing sticky boob stories.
Honestly,
And
I have a
embarrassing
good one
stories.
for that.
They end up everywhere.
Embarrassing sticky boob stories. Also, wait, thank you so much for listening to our podcast.
Yeah, it was
Funny.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I agree.
I would
Sticky boobs
say
are out.
here's my advice. Wear the bra that makes you feel the best about your boobs.
Mm-hmm.
And weddings are an overstimulating experience anyway. Take that as a gift that you get to go in private and disrobe and feed your baby in quiet.
Totally.
Like, it's just take that one.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, even for me as someone that I'm like, I hate missing out on things. Anytime I would like leave an event to nurse, I was like, like,
Deep
it was
breath.
a good recollecting moment. But do wear one that you can wear a bra and not a sticky boob.
Yeah, I would say wear the bra that you feel the most comfortable with and buy your dress to fit your bra. Yeah. I haven't had to go to too many formal events, but I mean, just anything with a thick strap. And I know it's not always the most flattering, but sometimes I'll wear like the puff sleeve dresses, you know?
Yeah.
That was part of our question, right? Like,
Yeah, what kind of bra would you wear?
Yeah.
Like, how do
you just got to wear your bra that you're the most comfortable with and that fit your boobs, and you just got to wear an outfit around it.
And also in this stage, like 6 months out, I feel like you could almost get away with wearing a dress with a tighter bodice, and you don't necessarily have to wear a bra, and it can
If you're
be
worried,
much more comfortable.
Yeah.
I like that too. If like it's tighter on the top, but you don't want to wear like a strapless bra, I always like take the pads out of like a sports bra or something
Yep.
and just shove them in there, and then you don't have to worry about the nips if you
Yep.
don't want them to
Abby
show.
has a great hack with that.
That
I
is
do that, and so
Addie, great tip. Yeah, good reminder. I always take the sports bra pads and I put the milk pad on it, and I
yeah.
just move it from bra to bra. So actually, I need to throw mine away now. They're pretty nasty. They've seen some days. They're like peeling at this point, like the
It
bra pad.
happens.
But yeah, if you have a tight dress that has a tight bodice, like you're saying, Addie, and you can stick the bra pad in there with the leakage, it's great. And then when you're nursing, you can just pull it down.
I'll say this about bra straps too. I don't follow this because I'm like, I don't like them showing, but Blake, my husband, always tells me, we know you're wearing a bra. It doesn't matter if you see the straps.
so
I'm like, thanks, Blake. But no, I can't wear that bra. I don't listen to him, but
that does not
at
occur
least
to
he
me.
has that. Like, he's like, you're wearing one. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Like,
so true. That over the shoulder.
what kind of bra are you wearing right now?
None. I'm wearing
Oh, really?
I'm wearing the what's it called? Cakes.
Oh, you're wearing a sticky bra.
It's not sticky. That's what's great about it. It's it sticks, but I wouldn't have believed this if you would have told me this before I tried it. It suctions on.
Oh.
But there's nothing sticky because with sticky boobs, when you take them off, it's like
Does it give you support, or is it
No
just
support
it's just
whatsoever.
like
Just on
coverage,
there.
basically?
just so my nipples aren't.
That's cool. Right, exactly.
Hi, Abby, and Addie. Congrats on your first guest that came on the podcast for the Mother's Day episode. I know
That's a hard
Abby and
pull.
Matt have had great guests on Unplanned. So my question for you is, what would be your dream guest on this podcast? Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.
That's cute. Congrats on your guests. Our mom.
If we had a different type of guest, we'd have to figure out the seating arrangement.
I love that. Yeah, we have like non-family
quality,
members.
yeah.
Yeah, I have to treat them a little better, probably.
You're like, get off
You're like
the
cuddle on our
ground.
couch.
Yeah, I mean, we're not really a guest podcast as of right now. That's not necessarily like where a direction we want to move this show.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like in general, it's just whoever we'd love to have a talk, like have
I feel
a
like Devin
conversation
would
with.
be so fun.
I was thinking of her too.
Yeah.
I love Devin.
Yeah.
Devin Cordell is we were saying she definitely fits the vibe.
Totally.
She would be so fun.
So fun. We are moving like our long discussion onto the
'Cause this is way
Patreon. This is way too long. And so we'll give you like a little brief
Again,
review.
if you feel like we're cutting it out, we've recorded for 2 hours and 14 minutes.
It's a
He's
long
like,
time.
please, I'm getting my legs falling asleep.
He's like, I can't keep looking at these comments. What were we saying? Oh, we're going to rate the book. We'll announce the next book. And we'll give like a little tiny, maybe just why we gave it our
Yeah.
stars.
Go for it.
Okay,
And
we
we'll go
read
deeper into it on Patreon.
into the whole discussion on Patreon. So I gave the book 2.5 stars. Listen, I enjoyed listening to it. I would have never liked reading this book. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, it's 5 stars. Yeah.
I gave it 4 stars. and I honestly think that I could even bump it to 4.5.
Okay.
I really liked this book.
Okay, great.
Of course, Addie doesn't like it. You guys,
1.
honestly, you guys are dumb.
I will say, I read 25% of it on the Kindle, and the other 75% I listened to over the course of yesterday and today.
Yeah, I did
So
listen to it really fast.
It didn't. I was kind of rushing through it, I guess, but
But I don't think
They
I
don't
listened
read
to
their
it
comments
slower.
everywhere.
my 1 star is because I didn't care about anyone.
Yeah. No, I grew into liking the characters, but I just felt like
Let's be honest, you guys only like romance books.
I think it took to like 85% to care.
I enjoyed hearing about her life, and I enjoyed that. But I just overall was like, I don't think I'd recommend it.
It's not my style of book.
I'm not going to think about it after I finish it.
Okay.
Okay. We could do more into it on Patreon.
Now
But
we can-
that's my like review and my star.
Dive into it.
All right.
Okay, let's dive into the book club.
I knew you guys weren't going to like it. And as soon as I started, I was like,
I didn't dislike it. I just
I
wouldn't
think-
recommend it.
let me just actually first start off by saying this is a widely loved book.
I think it's a widely hit or miss book.
I think that's probably a true
My
thing.
mom loves to read it. My mom didn't like it.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's a
Well,
good
you got
audio
one
book.
survey.
I don't think I could have read it and understood the characters as well as I did on audiobook. So I will say audio gave it a higher
Yes,
boosting.
audiobook was the way to
'Cause
go.
There's the different characters, the different
She said it gave it a
voice.
bigger boosting. She gave it a 1 star. He said it bumped it up.
I don't think I've ever rated a book one star.
You would have not finished it. Yeah.
I didn't pick it up once after I was at the
Started
spa
it.
reading it. I never picked it up again.
Yeah.
What book are we reading next?
I talk too much.
Yesteryear by, who's the author?
Claire Burke.
Clara Burke.
I've heard lots of things about this book.
I have only heard that Anne Hathaway is doing a movie about it. I'm very curious about this book.
Is there an agenda?
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm curious to see, but I mean, I'm
I'm
sure
worried
it'll
it's
be
going to
interesting.
trigger me. I hate reading about influencers.
Isn't it funny that that's like what books are about now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes me. I'm like, wait, this was supposed to be fiction.
Yeah, I know. I'm so curious.
This is supposed to be my release.
But yeah, I'm excited to read it. I mean, there's obviously going to be a movie about it, and I think we'll probably have a lot of thoughts on it.
Yeah.
So how will
Yeah.
an author write depicting, our
Okay, for
career
those
path?
of you that don't know, just to get you interested, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be about a creator that creates like quote unquote
Trad
trad wife
wife.
content and how like I think
gets
there's some
transported
irony
back.
between her real life and like the content she puts online. Online.
I thought she gets like transported back
She
to
actually
the
has
year.
to live to like what she's depicting,
Yeah.
which I don't even actually necessarily follow trad wife content.
I mean, I do some of it. I love like some of the inspiration on how they cook and growing their gardens and stuff.
She wakes up to find herself in 1855, forced to live the harsh reality of the 19th century farm life, contrasting sharply with her curated online persona.
Okay, I just don't want this to be a slam piece on Ballerina Farms
I don't
because I
see,
like her.
I don't see how this book doesn't have an agenda, to be honest.
So then this is a bad idea.
No, I think it'll be an interesting
Okay,
conversation.
we'll read it.
No, and I'm sure it's gonna be a good book.
I mean, I've been wanting to read it, so
Yeah.
we should read it.
I think it'll be a great book.
Okay, let's quickly do Always Hungry.
Yes.
And wrap this thing up.
This is a restaurant or a recipe, a recipe I've made for a couple years. It is a 1-pan sheet pan dinner, which makes it so easy. It's broccoli, chicken sausage, and potatoes. The only beef is that this cooks for an hour, but it's very simple. You mix things in the bowl, you season it, you put the potatoes on first, then after 20 minutes you shift the potatoes over, put the broccoli on, shift them, and then you drizzle everything at the end with maple syrup, and it's unbelievably good.
Maple syrup.
Unbelievably good.
I've made something like that before.
Yeah.
But it didn't take an hour because I didn't use potatoes.
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like that's probably what
It
takes so
is,
long.
yeah. And you put them all in one pan, so it takes a long for them to cook. But it's so simple. 3 ingredients, healthy, filling, so good.
Yum.
Yeah.
Mine, I actually just tried for the first time last night, but it was a winner. My kids actually ate it, which I was really surprised by because whenever I try something new, it's always like, I gotta fight
We'll
them.
see.
It was a shepherd's pie take on it, but with gnocchi, which makes a lot of sense when you think about it because gnocchi is potato. And it makes it a lot quicker and easier to make. But it's like basically the filling of a shepherd's pie, but mixed with gnocchi. It's one pan
Yum.
minus the pot you use to boil your gnocchi, but that's not a big deal.
Just boiling water.
That takes 2 minutes to boil. And so I feel like there is kind of a lot of ingredients, but it's stuff that you probably already have.
Yeah.
A lot of it. And it was very cozy and warm. I would say
Yeah.
it's also a great portion size for a family of 4. If you have a bigger family, double it.
Good tip. I would say the same thing for the sheet pan. It's great for 3 people.
Also, I didn't use lamb. I used beef because who's buying lamb?
I don't know who's buying
Oh,
lamb.
I like lamb, but I've never cooked it. But I'll eat it if it's served
That
to me.
feels sad to me. Yeah, I'll eat if it's served.
I'll order it at a
It's probably more traditional in a shepherd's
good.
pie.
Yeah.
Shepherd.
lamb. Well, you
I
guys,
just got that.
thank you
It
so
took me a minute.
You got it. You
I
got it.
wasn't actually meaning it as a
Wait
joke.
a minute.
I love it. Well, thank you guys so much for listening on this episode. That was a fun one.
This was so
That
long,
was
you
a
guys.
really
I'm
good
sorry.
one.
This was really fun, and I feel like we could talk a lot more about women's health categories.
And I'm sure
so
we
if you
will.
enjoy this, let us know because I feel like there's a lot more you can go with this.
Yeah, totally.
If you also want to leave a voicemail, we should have said this when we did the voicemails, but the number is 602-456-9690. We love hearing from you,
Yeah.
especially your voice. So that's really special. Call in there. We'd love to put you on the show.
Yeah.
And then heart it, star it, like it, subscribe, comment, all the things. We really, really appreciate it. There's a lot of people that work on this podcast every single day of the week. That it really is a wheel that keeps turning, and your feedback, positive feedback specifically, just really is very encouraging to all
It
of us.
is.
So we
It
really
really
appreciate it. And so we're going to read a review.
Yeah, this is from Kate Clark 88. She gave us 5 stars. Lighthearted, funny, and encouraging. I recently found this podcast and I'm so happy I did. Abby, and Addie are kind, curious, and all being a different but equally important perspectives. As a working mom with a somewhat stressful job, this podcast encourages me and brings laughter to my day. Thank you for sharing your lives, stories, and conversations. That's really sweet.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
so
thanks
we
for
really
saying
appreciate
that.
you guys. I'm so grateful. So thank you for listening. And remember,
We're always here.